Good evening, guys. We're just waiting for Bud and KY to appear. So you just have to put up with myself and the lovely Bill here.
What up, y'all?
Exactly right. My dog's being a bit naughty, so bloody hell, he's sitting on my bloody shoulder now. Can you believe this shit?
Oh
A poor
no.
mastiff sitting on your shoulder when he thinks himself a parrot.
That hurts.
It does, but I've smoothed him off a little bit. But what can you do? We like I say, you know what it's like yourself. I've had 4, and they're starting to bark and that, which is always the way, isn't it? Whenever you like do lives and that, and your dogs start to misbehave and that, but it's all part of being a dog owner, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just part of being real.
Right, exactly. I was going to ask you about have you seen anything of the twosome? Because like I say, I haven't seen them all day, and I've hardly been online. So I sent them the link earlier on, but I haven't heard anything.
Bell the man. Shut up.
What do you mean your chat's being erased? What's that about, darling? Oh, KY's here. Hi, KY. How are you, darling? What on earth is that? What are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
You're having a good day.
That's a KY in disguise.
Well, it's not much of a disguise. Actually, you look a little bit like Brian in that other picture.
I need to get rid of my story for the.
Hi, Era. You alright, darling? What? You're drunk or you're angry?
Me? No, neither.
No. Era said in the chat, I am pissed.
I'm an angry
he's
drunk.
either drunk or he's angry. So I was just asking, which one's which,
Or both.
Well, could well be. Let's hope that he's just had a bit to drink and that, and he's having a good night and everything. Cause that's what it's all about. The fact that it's Friday for us, and it's hopefully it'll be a good day for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Bill. DJ.
What's up, Master
hello, everybody
Killer?
in chat. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was trying to get Bud. He's on his way home from wherever he was. He's
okay.
not being very forthcoming, but he might have
That's
been
right.
feeling bad and might be on or whatever, but that's up to him.
Well,
Anyhow, he's on his way home.
It can be the 3 of us, can't it? I mean, anybody is welcome to jump up on panel and that, which I do not mind, but I don't mind it being the 3 of us.
And
I love
we
Bill.
all know
He's
DJ's
a
a motor
man.
mouth anyhow.
Oh, fuck you. And I did want to apologise about yesterday, but that needed to be done because I don't know whether you knew much about what happened in the past, but it was bang out of order what he did, and people needed to know what the story was there. Ripping people off is one thing, and then coming back pretending to be a veteran. No, that's not on at all, is it? And I thought, if he comes anywhere near any of our channels or going over to like the American ones, I wanted you guys to be fully aware of the situation too, so that he doesn't take the piss with you guys. Because Upstate was in that chat, so I mean, I don't think Upstate would have fallen for it, but you just don't know, do you?
No.
And the amount of damage he caused last time, it was quite bad. And then, pretending to have cancer as well and everything else. It was terrible, KY. You have no idea. So I mean, I don't normally go dark on my streams unless it's
No,
necessary.
but in case of extreme situations, you might have to. So
Well, I don't think I went too dark. I could have said and done a lot worse, but I think I put it in a way where people knew that I was serious, but didn't do it in such a way that
there,
I was like
just
getting
enough.
down in the gutter with them.
There you go. There you go. Just enough to let everyone know what was serious enough to warrant that kind of behavior without going
Well,
overboard.
exactly, and like I said, I do not like going dark on people. It's not what I'm about deep down, and no,
But
I'm
sometimes you
not.
have to.
I'm not going to be having dark streams anyway. I'd like to keep my channel positive as much as possible.
Right.
Yep.
Which is good. So, what have you two guys been up to today then?
I was bad. I
Well,
just got up.
in what way was you bad? I mean,
Well, I didn't get out of
you
bed
both look
until a half hour
beautiful.
ago.
So,
I didn't get out of
really,
bed until a half hour ago.
it doesn't look as though you just rolled out of bed. You both look beautiful to me. So,
Pretty much the same for me.
okay.
Just got up.
No, you don't look as though you just got up either. So,
I woke up and started watching TV. That's about all I did besides eat a little bit.
oh,
Answer the phone a couple of times.
so you're feeling a little bit down, are you? Well, let's
Yeah.
see if we can cheer you up a bit. I've spoken to Ginger, and she's gone to sleep, so she won't be in tonight probably. So, because she's had a little bit of sorting deliveries out, and that she's been messed about, and that. So,
oh boy, yeah, her cigarette guy was supposed to come today, so.
I think that's been done, but they actually left some part of her gummy delivery off. So
yeah, when they delivered her stuff, they left out her RSO.
Yeah, but the thing was, because I was with her when this happened, and they actually arranged to send it round there tonight, and then out the blue, he turned around and said it was too much out of his way, that he'd end up doing it tomorrow instead. So she waited up all that time for no reason. So she was in a bit of a downer because of that, because she was tired, and so she's basically gone to sleep, bless her. Which I just thought, that I'd just let you guys know, just in case you tried to contact her, and that ending up waking her up, and she'd give you a nice kick up the jacksy.
She crabbed at us last night. Can a girl sleep? Because I tried calling her like 5 or 6 times all during the day, but she didn't answer.
So how long has it been now, Bill, since you've moved in?
3 months.
And you're enjoying it, or?
I don't know. It's an extreme environment change, and I think it's going to be extreme climate conditions, which has me very worried because I hate the snow.
Oh, right. It's going to be extreme in that way. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling, to hear that.
So I hope I don't wake up to like 4 feet of snow. I don't know what I would do.
Where are you? What city are you near? What big city are you near? Or
I'll PM you that, KY, because I'm totally anonymous right now.
All right. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
That's fair enough. I mean, we could speak about that privately, and that it doesn't have to be all out there, does it? But if there's any way that we can help you to get over that, then I'm all for that. I'm sure KY is the same.
Yeah, well, I'm in Colorado, but
yeah, and you could wake up to 4 feet of snow.
Right.
In Colorado.
Well, Colorado's. I mean, I've never actually been there myself, but I've sort of seen a lot of places where one day it's quite nice, the next day it is like full
A
of
blizzard.
snow, and you get a lot of black ice there as well, which is dangerous. And
Yes.
well, it
My
all depends
cousin's
on what
about
part of
50 miles
Colorado.
north of Denver. So,
Oh wow!
Oh, I'm
over your
wondering
50
if.
miles somewhere in there,
Yeah.
northwest of Denver. That's all I know. So, somewhere up that way.
But apart from that, though, how is it? Apart from the snow for you, do you actually enjoy it, or
It's good. A lot of the people are
hi upstate?
nice. Hey, upstate. People are much nicer here.
Okay.
Yeah, the western states tend to be friendlier on the outside, but more private also.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
agree with that.
okay.
They're friendlier on the outside to the average person, but they are also more private in speaking and when they about giving information or relatives or themselves or because
Um,
it's just the way they are.
I was going to say upstate and Era. You're both welcome to jump up on panel if you like.
Yeah, upstate.
It's
It'd be good to
completely.
see you, bro.
Yeah, upstate.
Well,
Bud
I spoke to
had
him
a
on Friday,
situation.
and he was doing well on Friday. But it was nice to speak to him on Friday, actually, upstate. And oh, you're eating, are you? You
He had a
lucky kid.
situation, and he's on his way home. He'll be here shortly.
Which is good. And I wanted to apologise if I triggered you yesterday, upstate. That wasn't my intention at all, because of the PTSD and that with what happened. I do apologise if that was the case, because I'd never want to hurt you in a million years. I never want to hurt anyone, but especially you. You've done a lot for me and a lot for the community as a whole.
Right, right.
And hopefully we could start doing some panels about PTSD and things like that soon, because a lot more people, I think, are coming out having PTSD now and not realizing they actually have it. It's one of those things where you don't have it, you don't know you have it, and then you got it and you don't know what to do about it. Like, unless they've got a person like you around, it's very difficult, as you know.
Yes.
Oh, you got a migraine.
Yeah, he's had that a
Oh,
little bit.
I'm so sorry. Is there
KY, are
anything?
you on Messenger? Oops, sorry.
Yes.
No, right. Yes, he is.
I don't see him on. I'm sorry.
Well, we actually, I think Ginger's made this all part of a little group, didn't she? That we could all do group calls and that. It was.
Yeah,
Is that
she did
right,
make.
KY?
Yeah, she did make us part of a group.
So if you wanted to join that, and which would be good, I suppose. We can all talk and that. Hi, Chess. How are you, darling? Oh, it takes a few days. I get like that myself because I'm light sensitive in my left side, so I totally get it. It's not a nice situation to be in, is it? To be fair, but it is what it is.
Hello, Chesney. Welcome.
All you need to do is drink plenty of water and get plenty of sleep and massage your temples. That's all I do for my migraines, because I can't take over the counter medicine. It's a bit of a pain, but what can you do? I was going to ask you, KY, when are you guys going out next with the nurse and
We'd like to
supplying
do
stuff
that real
to?
soon.
Well, of
That's all I know.
course,
And they're working on it.
it's transport, isn't it? That
Yes,
is a
that's right.
problem. I mean, I don't know anyone out there that has a car or anything, so I'm not much good in that way. But I can help in other ways, obviously. But
Well,
you
we
do
were
need.
fortunate enough. We got a sponsor to pay for our submission and uh, paperwork required for the 501c3.
Nice.
Candace backed off because her situation got worse, but we got another sponsor, so that's taken care of, so we can keep moving forward with that.
What's up, Chesney?
Hi, Stephen, darling. How are you? And how was it in Dublin today, darling? Hopefully you're all good in that. It's been absolutely shit over here. It's been pissing it down with rain. It's been freezing cold and not been good at all. Well, a bit like your weather, Bill, but without the snow, obviously. But everybody's been really moody. I think I'm the only one that's had a smile on their face today in London. Everyone else is in a quite crabby mood. Oh, it's the same in Dublin, is it? Oh, I'm
we were
sorry to
cloudy
hear
and
that.
75 here, and partly cloudy, 77, going in the 80s. Almost all of next week.
Nice.
How are your sons doing, KY?
They're getting along the best they can, like everybody else.
Of course.
If I was up in Wisconsin, I had my heat on already, but we're still in the 70s and 80s every day here. Nights are starting to cool. You can tell the difference at night. You know, where it's in the upper 60s at night instead of staying hot all day and night. But you know,
Exactly.
and a few leaves are turning a little bit. But as warm as it's been, if this continues, it'll be another 2 or 3 weeks before they start turning at all, which is late. You know, October going into November.
Oh, you were saying that about Mercury being in retrograde. What was it the other day when you was talking to me? And I said, well, that would explain a lot with the amount of stuff that was going on everywhere. You know, everybody was like in a bit of a weird mood, and it was all kicking off left, right, and centre, but in good ways, and then in bad ways, and then I don't know how to read that situation, but it's all good. You know, we're all out there to look out for each other and be a support network to each other. So at least we have all of that, you know.
I never paid much attention to all that stuff. I don't
I
even know
know,
what
but darling.
retrograde. I don't know what retrograde means. I never paid much attention to that astrology stuff.
Nova's been doing a lot of hours at work, so he just said he's coming for a flying visit before he puts his head on a pillow and crashes out. I mean, the way he put that, I didn't want anyone to think that he's, going to crash us in his car or anything like that, Oh, it's bad for communication. Oh, that's not good.
I know solar flares are hard on communication. The one we had about 7 years ago was so bad I would wake up in the morning. Normally I would listen to the radio, listen to traffic and stuff. I turned the radio and all I got was static. Normally coming home I would listen to the radio, just static.
I don't know whether you wanted to put in Nova Guy's channel link there, Belle, because I've been watching his stuff recently, and he's doing well. And I'm all about supporting new channels and that. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? We all had to start somewhere, and hopefully in that his channel will grow quickly, and it will go in a way that you want it to go, and you won't get any hassle from trolls or anything. That would be nice for you, wouldn't it?
Yep. Now you heard about
I'll keep everything crossed for you anyway.
You know about the softening of the requirements for going online, right? Going live. Down to 50 subs.
Oh, Oh, I misunderstood. Oh, Belle's starting a new channel. Oh, I thought Nova was starting a new channel. Oh, I do apologize.
I heard about that, KY.
Now I'm trying to get the full story because No Name tried to go live last night, and he wouldn't let him. He said you lack the requirements. He said, but I have more than 50 and I have more than 1,000 watch hours, but it wouldn't let him. So it must be some conditions besides just 50 subs. I was first told it was just on the weekend.
So I don't quite get what is going on here. Then I mean, because I've never gone live just using YouTube before. I must admit, but because I'm going to be doing a lot of videoing outside now, when I'm going to be, doing that, and I'll probably go live straight from YouTube. I wanted to know like what the parameters are, because I wanted to make it as easy as possible for me, because StreamYard like burns batteries, doesn't it, a lot, and obviously I don't want to be doing that if I don't have to, and if I can use YouTube I will, because I've got over 4,000 watch hours, I've got over 1,000 subs, so I think I'm well within the parameters, aren't I? Or is that not right? Yeah, that is myself in the picture. I thought I'd change it up a bit, It's a little bit different than a dog, but I don't know. I may change it back tomorrow. Who knows? But I just thought I'd put my picture up there today. I mean, a lot of you guys know what I look like anyway. It's not exactly a secret. A few of you have actually met up with me in person, so it's not like it's a massive deal to me.
Beautiful as ever.
Well, thank you, Ches, for that. It's very sweet of you to say. Now, people normally say to me, the first thing they normally notice is my eyes, which the fact, because of the colour of them for a start, because they are green. But no, it's nice of you to say, guys. Thank you. Actually, you were the first person to actually notice, but it's all good. I'm surprised KY didn't notice. He's normally the first thing to notice things like that, but it's all good. Oh, Plastic Paddy's live, is he? Oh, okay.
What didn't I notice? That your avatar changed? I noticed that.
Well, you just didn't say anything.
Well, like I told you, I'm not the one. My son was in here talking to me. That's why I muted.
All right, okay, that's fair enough.
He's spoiling me with some trick or treat candies, Reese's and Kit Kat and Hershey bar, and a white chocolate chip Hershey bar.
Oh, you trying to tease me or something? Oh my goodness me!
Is he telling you trick or treat and then hitting you or giving you candy?
White chocolate, yep. I told him if you bought it now, it's not going to make it to the 30th.
I tell you, actually, what I do love is the white chocolate Bueno bars. They are nice.
Belle, that would be good.
Oh, you love Hershey's?
Post?
I would appreciate that, even though there's old stuff. I kind of have some fresh and new ideas and it actually doesn't have anything to do with the community, but I like subs, and it does still have stuff to do with the community.
Well, you can put it.
It's up to DJ.
No, I don't mind. Belle can post everyone's channels up here. I don't mind. Stephen's got a channel himself. Belle, you can plug your own channel. I don't mind. Of course not.
Should be interesting. Soon as Josh gets out, we'll see where the chips fall.
Oh, do you know when that's going to be or not yet?
I don't know.
Because I don't actually know him. So
Are you referencing AFA?
Yes, sir.
There are rumors amok that he could be out momentarily up to February. So it all depends on who you're listening to.
Anna.
Okay, Stephen. Obviously you're allowed on this channel whenever you like. When you come back, you can jump up on panel if you like. Have a bit of a chin wag if you want. I don't mind. I've never had a Hershey's chocolate bar. Have I been missing something here then? Are they really nice or?
Oh yes, they're wonderful to make s'mores too.
Oh, you've got diabetes in your family. Oh, I'm so sorry.
But they determined that diabetes is not a function of your weight or the food you eat or the treats that you eat. That was just a medical announcement about 3 months ago.
Okay. Hi, Hayley. Well, I think, if you're sensible about your diet and you do things within moderation, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. It can't hurt, can it?
Exactly.
Because my doctors tried to get me to cut out a lot of things in my diet, which I have done. So I haven't had caffeine in years now, and it hasn't made any difference. But I'm thinking, what is the point in me having caffeine when I don't really miss it? It's one of
Except
those
the
things,
headache when
isn't
you
it?
don't eat it, or if you have a custom of having so many cups of coffee, then you don't have it. Suddenly you have a caffeine headache.
Oh, I'm sorry
And
to
who
hear
needs?
that, Stephen. 70 years old is an age as well where it can be a problem. I mean, diabetes doesn't run in my family, but asthma does. So that's a massive thing in my family. I'm the only one that doesn't have it. Everyone else does. But your dogs. Bless them, they're gorgeous. I could listen to that
Either that or
noise
Bill's
all
stomach
day.
is growling really bad.
I could.
I'm sorry,
Bill,
guys. I'm trying
no,
to
no,
mute him out.
no,
It's
don't.
okay. It's okay.
Don't leave it. I could listen to that sound all day long. I love it. I think your dogs are beautiful, and as you know, I'm a dog person. I really do love animals, and you can hear it. Their characters and that, and their cheekiness, and it puts smiles on people's faces. Well, I think it does anyway.
I agree.
So, what do they feel like though going out in the snow? I mean, like walking four dogs at once. I mean, surely they must be pulling you over in
Oh,
the snow.
it hasn't snowed yet. I'm just
Oh, right.
reading. I'm just
You're just
reading.
waiting for it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, well, try not to be too scared. It might not be as bad as you think. Until it happens, you just don't know, do you?
Right, right.
And
And it could be nothing. It could be just people bullshitting me saying, "Oh, we get 5 feet of snow here."
but not necessarily all at one time.
And I don't enjoy driving in snow. I really don't enjoy driving, and Driving
Well,
at night.
I don't actually blame you there. I mean, that'd probably be quite dangerous, wouldn't it? You could have the right tires on your car as well.
Yes, you
Then,
cannot have.
then you've got the black ice, you know.
Hey, you have to have one of those, like Brian drives, one of those big ass pickups with the plow on it, and
No, no, you don't need that.
Um, nice one, Haley. Thank you, darling.
You cannot have summer tires on with straight treads, uh, no angle grooves or anything like that because they will become filled with snow the first couple of inches you travel and useless.
Um,
You have to have aggressive tread tires.
I don't think abstaining from I mean,
thank you, Jesse.
obviously junk food. You know, you can sort of like eat different kinds of food, but abstaining from sex, I don't think that has anything to do with diabetes. I mean, I would have thought it'd be nice to have a nice partner that you can have a good relationship there with. I mean, I'm not saying sleep about or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Sugar, I can understand that, but yeah, 'cause I've given that up too, and salt and things like that. But anything within moderation. You
Right,
know,
Uh,
as long as you get
so
exercise and that, and like I say, you're doing anything within moderation, I think you'll be fine. Obviously, with the alcohol, I wouldn't, I'd keep that to, a little bit, not over the top. I know it's difficult being an island and that, we're drinking that, but maybe cutting that down a little bit would help. I do not know, obviously, but you don't seem like a big person to me. You look pretty healthy from what I've seen of you, and I don't mean that in a perverted way either. I just thought, oh, that came out a bit wrong, didn't it? But I knew what I meant.
it happens. Well,
Yeah, that's the thing about having insulin injections and things like that, and having hypos and that's not good at all. But you cross that bridge when you come to it, don't you?
yes,
Well, this is the thing. I do think that people should cut alcohol down, but I'm teetotal, so I have been that way for quite a few years now, and it's done me the world of good. I don't miss it. I'm happier now than I have been in a long time. I take the CBD oil occasionally when I need to, and that works fine when I'm in a lot of pain, and it's all good. You know. So how are you, Haley? Are you good? You're pretty much finding here that we are a pretty much chilled out group of people. We're not into drama at all. Apart from yesterday's stream was a rare occurrence for me because I don't normally do things like that, but something needed to be said and it was done. A couple of times a week, I help KY and Bud out on their traveling show. They come over to my channel, and I do my own streams during the week. Some on mental health, some on other things, and I'm going to be changing my channel up a little bit, and I'm going to be obviously DJing on my channel as well. So it's all good. When my GP sorts out my medications and that, I'm going to be doing live streams on my decks and stuff, which would be quite cool. And teach you guys how to mix and that. That's if you want to learn. Oh, I didn't realise you were on that, Stephen. I'm so sorry. I say, if you ever wanted to like come up and like do a stream where, because I do them occasionally, where we're talking about obviously addictive drugs and stuff like that, and coming off of them and all of that. If you wanted to be part of that, yeah, you're more than welcome to join us in that. And no, you won't be picked on or anything. I think it'd be quite good. And that meant it's completely down to yourself. Oh, Bill, you're talking about the lottery.
Yeah, if somebody were to audit this, like Chesning brought up, somebody were to audit public lottery, state lottery building.
Oh, right,
It'd
okay.
be interesting. I've never seen that before either.
Well, as long as you're on public property, you can pretty much video wherever you want, can't you? But as long as you know where the boundaries are.
And make sure there's no posting, authorized personnel only. That's the important thing.
Well, yeah, you've got to like look at the signs and.
Yes, some of those places do have restrictions and they don't allow photography. So if it says no authorized passage point or something, you have to obey it. That's how public property or not.
That might be the downfall, KY, is since they're doing the drawings, there's no photography.
I'm thinking of I used to do a mental health thing like every Sunday, and that I might go back to doing that soon, because a lot of people got a lot out of it. And the fact now that I'm getting into the swing of my treatment and that, seeing a professional, I think that could be quite good, getting the most out. I mean, I could be asking her sorts of things to help you guys out too, which I think might be a good thing, and take that from there. And I know it's a bit different for you guys because you're in the States, but a lot of Brits used to get a lot of enjoyment out of the mental health stuff. But I stopped it for a while because I got those infections and I didn't get back to it. So you're right, Clint, darling. How are you?
Well, yeah.
Hey, Clint.
Well, hope you're feeling a bit better, darling. And no, it was horrible to hear about your friend the other day as well. I don't know whether you guys were aware, but one of Clint's friends done a final act the other day, and that always hits people hard, doesn't it, when people do that, unfortunately. Oh no, I had really bad chest infections, and I didn't want to go into hospital with it, and they put me on IVs at home. It was a bit of a downer for me, but it took ages to get over it and that, But I'm okay now. But I think now that I've got Sundays free, and if I'd done it early enough, it won't clash with my going to bed early, because I had my treatment on a Monday. So I think that'd be all good, Yeah, but Buddy's running behind again, but it's all good. I'll say we've got KY and Bill here. I'm not going to complain.
We're better looking anyhow. Not as hairy either.
Well, I can attest to that. Yes, you certainly are.
His beard grows amazingly fast. I mean,
But I'm not going to say too much because it will get me into trouble.
because if you just consider, he just cut that off a little while ago, and it's already grown back as much as it has. It's just,
Isn't it mad though how quickly your hair does grow? Mine grows pretty quickly as well, same as my nails. You know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? You know, but you know, it's all good and that. But he does look like Santa Claus, and
he does.
yeah, and
Ginger told him he should cut it off and glue it to his head.
Well,
Yeah, I know,
possibly yes, actually.
I said, I think he might be offended at that one.
Yeah, yes, Clint, it is. That is me in the picture. I thought that would be a bit obvious, but yeah. Well, I thought, you know, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be doing you know, live streams on my doxing when my GP sorts out my medications and that, and I'm going to be doing recording outside anyway, so I've got no issues around that kind of thing. You know, a lot of you guys know what I look like anyway, so don't really see a problem in it, you know. But thank you for noticing. I thought you'd already seen pictures of me, Clint, anyway. Yeah, it is me. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do to like prove it, but yes, it is me. For goodness sake, you know. I haven't gone down stealing other people's pictures. I don't need to. Craziness. So, what are you up to this weekend, fellas? Anything exciting or?
No, not in here.
No, just hang out with family here. That's about it. This week coming up, not much to do.
I have a lot to do. I've got closets to clean out and figure out what I'm going to do with all.
Oh, right.
All
Okay,
the
I
stuff.
get you.
Right.
But
right.
I was driving by and I got inspiration the other day because I saw St. Vincent de Paul has a retail shop. And I was going to call them and say, hey, I've got a bunch of women's clothes.
That would be cool to donate.
In really good shape that I'd be willing to donate. So.
Well, I mean, I know Ginger might even be a similar size to Renee. She might want like some warm clothing. I do not know.
The thing with that is it costs just for a couple of items. It cost me $66 to mail them to her last week. I mailed her those jogging pants and 2 sets of coveralls. It was $66 to mail it. Oh man, yeah. It was just 3 items.
Oh, but that's a bit of a weird question, Stephen, asking if I'm trans. I mean, whoa.
Yeah.
What is it lately? People have been asking me, do I date birds? And it's like, no. I know you've asked me this. No, I'm not bisexual or gay or anything like that either. Not that I mind, you know, answering these things, but no. I'm just completely
normal.
No, well, I think, but you know,
Abby, normal.
But the thing is, gay people are normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
but
a
bisexual people are normal, so that well, I know exactly what you meant though. You didn't mean it in a bad way.
that
But
was just a reference to Young Frankenstein, Abby Normal.
hi,
Have you ever
Budon,
watched?
how are you?
You ever watch Young Frankenstein? And
You-
he goes, go get this certain brain from the scientist, and he's in there and he drops it. Oh man! So he looks around and I find another one. Oh, here's one. Abby Normal, abnormal. Abby Normal. Yeah, Abby Normal.
Actually, James, I wouldn't date a woman, and I tell you why. I like women to talk to. I've got good lady friends and that, but I have never thought of a woman in a loving sexual way. It's never gone in my mind at all. So no, I wouldn't date a woman.
Hi,
No,
everyone.
Oh,
you're
it's
right,
what's his face?
sweetheart.
Oh, what's
Hey,
up, bud?
Bill. Hi, Chessing. Hey,
Uh,
Haley. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I finally got home. This traffic in LA. I just want to move. It's so bad here. Everything is bad. I get in a car and we go out 3 hours ago to do one little thing, to go to the bank to get the rest of the rent. Yay.
How are you doing anyway? Apart from that,
I'm hanging in there, just like everyone. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? No, but
I'm
how are
sweet
you doing?
as. I'm sweet as. Thank you.
Who's the picture?
That would be me, obviously.
Here we go again.
Hey, Bill. How you
What's
doing?
up, bud? How are you, brother?
Hanging in there yourself, man.
Same thing, man. Same thing. Sorry, traffic was such a
God.
slog.
Well, that's
It can
LA.
be.
LA in general, the traffic is shit. It really is. It just is. It's the worst.
Gridlock is the word.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, the only other place, and I've been to a few. Like I was in New York. I drove around in New York, and when you're downtown New York near the Eiffel, that's some serious traffic. You know what I'm saying? Along with all the people running out to wipe their windshields down and stuff. But here in LA, it's just psychotic at best. We need to be closed down. You need to all move.
You've never been to Houston. Houston is just as bad. Oh my God.
I was in Texas. I went to Houston. But then
Yes,
again, you got to remember 80s.
5 lanes each way, and it's not going anywhere.
I know. LA has what, up to 8 lanes?
I
And
don't know. I
we
don't know.
don't
I've
go anywhere either.
never been there. So, but
You don't
yeah,
want to go. You don't want to come. Like my dad said, it needs to sink into the bay. But no, I'm just kidding. I really just need to get out of LA. I used to like it back in, when I was here, but they've destroyed this place beyond any chance of hope. And LA just laid off the most stringent mandates for the vaccination shot. They're gonna make it so you can't go anywhere inside any store anywhere
Well,
if you don't
I,
have a shot. And I'm not
I'm
getting that.
I'm so sorry, Haley. She just said she's got stage 4 brain cancer. I'm
Oh,
so sorry, sweetheart. Whoa. Is there anything you can take to help you with that, like CBD oils or things like that? Because people say like smoking pot helps. I'm not saying that will help you, but that's what I'd ask if there's anything you can do to help it, or it
well,
must be painful having it in your brain.
the actual weed itself helps with the chemo or anything like that when it
yes.
comes to
Yeah.
medicinal. But the CBD oil that LT sells, a lot of that has been proven to help with cancer, and I don't know.
Well, exactly. It all depends what part of the world you live in, doesn't it? I think you're American, though, aren't you, darling?
I really like that picture. Where did you actually get that photo from?
Um, I was out with some friends, and I actually cropped it from a picture. I just thought, I was playing about with it, and I thought, no, I will put it and see what it was like. And just did it. I just thought, like a change,
Well, there you go. You could always just like show your smiling face on camera for us.
I could say, if
Because I think
my laptop would do that, then I don't have a problem with it. But it doesn't do that, so you're gonna have to bloody well wait until I get a camera that
or
works.
you could just snap a current photo with a love you, bud, and show it on the main screen.
That is a relatively current photograph, actually. But if you
I
want to
think
get fucking funny about it,
I think you
Jesus.
should be a little sign that said Bud's a wanker and put that
No,
on the screen.
see that's no. Love you, bud. FUKY. See what I'm saying? That'll work. Yeah, hold that up. No,
I'm sorry, Bud. That bus doesn't have reverse.
shit. One way. Oop, I forgot to hit the like button. Everyone smash. Why is there 4 down? Everyone smash the like button. Of course, you like KY and Bud.
Well, a lot of people press the thumbs down before we started. Who cares,
Oh, I'm kidding. It really doesn't.
I know it doesn't bother, to me either.
No. Now we're 9 up and 4 down. See, it's even better.
There you go. See that?
More gooder.
More gooder. Is that exactly more gooder? I like. You know what? It's a gooder thing. I came here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my grandsons were little, they would say more gooder. I said, okay.
More gooder. Oh, darn it. Oh, yes, I did. Thank you.
So how's your dog doing, Bud? Is Duchess okay?
No, she's doing well. We took her. That's why I was a little bit late. We decided to stop and give her a walk in the park.
Oh, nice.
Well, let's rephrase that. We stopped, and my roommate got out and walked her because I can't walk her, which is a pain in the ass. But she loves her little walks. I used to, when I was in Vegas years ago, I'd take both of them for walks. That's the one thing we spoil our doggies.
Of course we do. I mean, I love mine to bits. I'd do anything for Leo. He saves my life every day. And,
I love Leo. You should do a little film with Leo. You should do a little film with Leo.
Well,
just a little one, nothing big, nothing terribly big.
Well, I'm saving up some money to get a camera that will be for him. So it'd be like a Leo cam.
Oh my God, really? So you'll like strap it to his head like a GoPro?
I'm not going to strap it to his bloody head, for goodness sake, no. But
it's gonna hang under his belly. What do you think, Bud?
Where he wears like his jacket, because he wears that when we go out, so he knows he's working, and that I could attach the camera to that. But I've got to make sure that it doesn't capture images of going past women's skirts and things like that, because I do not want to be
oh my God, that's a good
exactly
point.
Because of his height and that. So I've got to be careful with that and other things, especially being on public transport where he's like laying on the floor and that, and he catches people walking past with
yeah, because if he was to sit down, then the camera would be pointed up.
Exactly.
People pointing by could become commandos.
Oh, goodness me.
You like I said, you have to be careful. Yeah.
Well, obviously, if I saw a person coming down the bus corridor and they were like wearing like short clothing, I would put my hand over the camera. I mean, I'm not going to.
Exactly.
because obviously it's not their fault, and I do not want, anybody to feel that it puts them in a vulnerable position, because I wouldn't want any of that going online. Obviously myself, if I'm wearing a skirt or something, and obviously Leo might even catch pictures of myself in like weird positions and that, I do not want that online either, so I'm going to be like very, very fucking careful. Oh dear, I mean, what am I supposed to do about this? But
Yeah.
I do. I mean, a lot of people think that the doggy cam's a good idea.
Best wishes, Raven.
Yeah.
Indeed, Raven.
Have a good night, Haley, and hopefully you're not in too much pain in that. And
Yeah,
so,
please come back.
You're welcome anytime. And if you did want to jump up on panel, you're more than welcome to as well. So.
And keep us in mind, Haley. It's the KY and Bud Show. Find us on NNE, or you can find us on our own channel, which is V for Vets. Come sign up for that, and if Belle can put the link out, we have shows. We go on
Generally 7 to 7:30 Eastern
right.
time.
We have it at sometimes Pepperoni 2 times a week here on DJs.
I just subbed to your channel too, sweetheart. So.
Well, thank you, honey.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, you meant her. I'm sorry.
I'm already said to you guys. Come off it now. I think I've subbed to, everybody in here. Yeah. Where we were there, I mean, the lighting was very bad. It actually blew my head off. So. But like I say, when I come over to Ireland, you'll be able to see for yourself, And, you can always ask Tonkin what I look like. He's seen me in the flesh more than once.
Complete flesh, or?
Birthday shoot. Yes, birthday shoot. Yes, in their birthday shoot. Yes.
Yes, okay. Nice to know that. We didn't need that much, but... Just out of curiosity, did he take photos? No, I'm kidding.
But
for goodness bloody sake,
Bad Bud. Bad Bud.
That is bloody ridiculous. Oh, for goodness sake. What am I supposed to say to all of this? Oh, dear.
This is X-rated Santa Claus.
Oh, dear.
Santa Claus. Scary, isn't it?
I was going to ask Bill, which one of your dogs would you say is the loudest and more cheekiest?
Her name is Roxy, and
okay.
She is the mom of one of the pups I have. One of the pups I decided to keep. She is such a loudmouth. She'll go outside and bark for no reason and get all the neighborhood dogs started.
Nice.
Yeah, and she'll get everybody started, and I have to go out there and yell and stop her. But ever since she was a little pup, she's just been such a loudmouth. Just she'll challenge anything. She'll bark at anything. She'll take on anything. She's just big mama.
I'm sure. It's all good though. Like I say, pit bulls are very much like that anyway, aren't they? That's what I thought I'd ask.
They are, and that's who you usually hear when I try to mute it. Well, I try to mute it before she barks, but that's who you usually hear barking is Roxy. Because I have 2 males and 2 females, and they're all related somehow, and so you'll usually hear Roxy screaming and yelling and barking at absolutely nothing.
Aw, but you know what? Those dogs are usually there's no other system ever, and I've had a lot of them for my mother, security systems, and None of them beat small doggies. Small doggies will hear someone leaning on your car in front of your house. Small doggies will hear everything and anything, and they're a mobile defense unit. They run around. They run around to all different parts of the house, and they make sure nobody's there. It doesn't get any better than that. Because then, of course, you have your own methods of protection. AK-47, Smith and Wesson. You know what I'm saying?
Shotgun, whatever.
Shotgun, whatever you need.
They're just watchdogs.
Right. They're awesome. Exactly.
But medium-sized dogs do the same thing.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And they
My
bite.
Diamond, like you say, Aunt could fart in the kitchen. She'd hear it. Her ears perk up. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, exactly. And God help you if you open up that's why I like little dogs. You open up a bag of chips
behave,
4 to 6
little
miles away.
dogs.
Little dogs are great. You open up a bag of chips and they will come flying out of nowhere. It's insanity.
Why would I want to open up a bag of chips around a dog?
Shows you how good their ears are. And I mean, you could be hiding 3 blocks down the street behind a tree in a gutter and crack that bag open a half an inch, and you turn around, your dog's sitting there looking at you.
Right, where's mine?
Right, exactly. So you ain't.
Hang on a minute. You can actually get down the drain with a bag of chips,
and they'd still find you. So there is no way.
What about the Crocs though? And the gators that are in the
There ain't no
sewers.
Crocs, dude. That's what my flamethrower is for. I'm just trying to hide. I just want to have a bad. Or here's what's really bad. I used to love Vienna sausages, and they come 7 in a can. I swear to God, I would eat those, and then all of a sudden my doggies would come up one. So it started. I would take one, just one. They're high salt content. Break it in half and give each one a half. Before it was done, I was getting 1. They were getting the 6. I'd open up that can, and they'd come running. Yeah, that's how you train them for your protection, too. You open up the garage, and every time they bark like a maniac, you give them a treat.
You actually use bags of chips for your protection? Seriously?
To train my dog on how to protect. Yes, it was a thing.
Oh, my.
Look, but I would take treats with me, and back in the day, I know I was bad. I actually got the worst.
Back in the day?
Back in the day, I would buy their treats rather than cook them and prep them myself, and it was bad. It was bad. When you read the ingredients.
Did I get everything?
So I would give them a treat every time. That's how I trained them for my mom. But I did not have the $700 to get the alarm system would go off every time she sat up or tried to get go away. So I trained my dogs to bark every single time my mother tried to get up. I would treat them when they would bark, to the point where no matter when she moved, I would know it. And then I, of course, tied the rope from my leg to hers. That trick.
Okay.
Yeah, she had broke her. She had a hip replacement and she has Alzheimer's.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you saying.
One positive was the fact that she wasn't afraid to stand up and walk, which led to her recovery being incredibly quick.
Okay.
But the other thing is she had to remember that there's only she can't do certain things without breaking it again. And if you break the hip after they put the titanium clip in, then it's bad. It's bad because they'll never be able to fix it again. She'll be totally.
If you break your femur, the top of your femur, you crack it, then they can't do any more replacements. Yeah,
right. And unfortunately, that's how they mount the replacement. So you can't jump off a bed, for example. I mean,
what on earth is going on with Google now? I mean, what the hell? Are they really taking likes on my other videos or something? Why is this a fucking piss take?
Wow, they apparently have some issues with you.
Obviously.
Man, you went in their office though. See, they don't like that. You actually went and saw what they look like, and that's a bad thing.
I actually haven't been down there physically yet. I actually messaged them twice electronically.
Oh no! You want to go down there and you?
No, I'm going to.
Hold on.
I'm going to.
You want what you want to do is go get one of those radiation wigs that they use for like the walking. Yes, so that your
radiation wigs.
It looks like you've had radiation. There's like blobs, just a few blobs of hair, and there's all kind of all kind of shit on
Blotches,
it.
blotches,
Right,
red
but then
blotches, and
exactly. And then you take a red and white pen and you mark your face. That makes it look like you have some kind of a. And then
radiation poisoning.
right, then you walk in without your mask, coughing like you're almost dead. I mean, literally, just
This is what you did to me.
Are you
Maybe-
actually sure it wasn't you, Bud? Like with your
Well, I'd do it
140 odd soccer
I would
accounts.
do it for you. I would do it for you. And then here's the big one, guys. You take a Alka-Seltzer and you break it into 4 pieces. And when you go in there, you pop one of those pieces, and that shit comes flying out of your mouth while you're jiggling. And you'll leave if they'll fix your
What do you
YouTube
mean?
account.
While you're jiggling? I mean, what does that mean?
Well, that means they don't want you there, and you tell them, "I'll leave if you fix my account."
Right, it's just
Another
the
one.
word jiggling. I mean,
Oh.
I'm like, you know,
Oh, you got to
It's a-
jiggle. If you don't jiggle it, the lawsuit goes down. The jiggling is what makes the money go up. Just think of it like this: the more you do something,
wow.
I know. I work for an ambulance chaser. I mean, a lawyer. Yeah, and
Same
PI.
difference.
Same difference, exactly. But I see that's why that one guy did so good in Vegas, the learner guy, because he flat in his video shows him flying in a Superman suit behind an
Oh,
ambulance.
bloody hell.
He makes fun of the fact that he's an ambulance chaser. He has no problem with that, and he became famous for that. Yep.
Oh, dear.
No, but really, seriously, if y'all ever get some idiot hits you with a car and be careful, because even drunk people can plow you and you'll hardly walk away with anything. But 2 things, especially if they destroyed your car and it's not your fault, why should you? I'm just saying, jiggle. My back, and then you kind of like wiggle the hand a little, kind of bend it inward.
Quiver.
There you go. Shake, quiver, and then, like I said, keep a little Alka-Seltzer with you so you can pop it in the side of your mouth, so when paramedics come, you got the foam coming out. And that automatically adds money. It's almost like a cash register. And how would I know this? Because I've watched people try to do this shit.
Okay.
I was actually interviewing this idiot, and I asked him, "Okay, you don't look like you're in any despair, did you?" And then he's proudly, "Oh yeah, man, I popped that little thing." Yeah, that they do everything. They even set up the accidents. I've seen an idiot literally break his back doing a scam. Ended up in our law office, and they haven't. By the way, they have legal people that come by, investigators. They have the money to pay for these guys, and they show up. And this guy, he broke his back on a scam, and he just didn't realize the fact. See, they had a video camera on the front of the car, and they used it to like help them with their scam, but they accidentally left it on. So when the prosecuting attorney got the film and showed it at our office, we're like, "Oh shit!" Literally shows him setting it up and then letting the car hit him.
Dear.
He broke his back. He'll have nothing now. He'll want to work again.
Ouch.
Broken back. Well, you know what? What do they say? Play stupid games. Get stupid
Karma.
rewards.
Karma.
Yeah, karma. That it literally karma. Literally. I mean, the car hit you. Literally, the karma. Which, by the way, really isn't funny because all those people doing those scams are causing all of our rates to go through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for us that never have accidents because we actually know how to drive a car, we spend thousands a year on insurance so idiots can drive around and get us into accidents and all kind of crap.
And get free money. Yeah.
Oh, I
money.
love this. Wait a minute. What's that? Who has to cheat you? Oh, I love this, but I can't get my mouse to work. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it anyway. You will have to teach me to jiggle with maple syrup, Belle.
Well, it's true.
Oh my god.
I'm very inexperienced with maple syrup.
I know, and it's a Canadian thing, but we Americans really are fighting back with that whole maple syrup
thing,
nonsense because we really kick some ass with the maple syrup. But they have 2 things over us right now: a taller moose and maple syrup.
And they burned their capital down once.
Yeah, and they
but
burned their capital down once. So
the thing is, though,
why
but
would-
you're always late, and
I'm not
you know,
always late. It's just
Upstate said you're always friggin' late.
oh wow, the kettle calling. Yeah, sure, okay.
Just a minute. Let me call Walmart, see where he's at.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's funny. So he's on here now, though. I know. I'm sorry, but my doggy. I needed to go and ow, and my doggy needed to go have her walk, and but I just didn't realize it would take 2 hours in traffic. I mean, really? It was
For a 20-minute job.
for 20 exactly. I'm like, God, come on, guys. So tell me, with all you fancy idiots out there with your sports cars, I can't see a dumber ass than you because you are going 2 miles an hour in that raved up Corvette and Porsche and all that. And here I am in a cracked up car doing 3 miles an hour passing you. How is that? I don't even know why people end up spending that much money on cars here. They don't. There's no room for them, literally. Now motorcycles, which is pissing people off in this state. That's where it is.
sure.
Because you can go right up the middle. California is a split
Lane
lane state.
splitter.
Yep, that's right. Ohio is, but they had to make all kind of signs and beg people not to kill the bikers. Yeah, was that way in Kentucky too, or was that just a whole Ohio thing that we like to drive over our bikers?
Must be Ohio thing. It's,
I'm telling you, they used to make fun of Kentucky. They used to call Middletown Mid-Tucky. They said, yeah, it's a yeah, and I'm looking at them going, oh, okay, sure. You have any ground whatsoever to make fun of another state? Any. I wish we don't get up and shut up.
You got such a devious little laugh, haven't you? It's worse than mine, actually.
Oh, come on now. It's not worse than yours.
Actually, maybe not.
No, but now, I used to love Ohio. I used to think it was the friendly state because it said hi to you. But that's not what it meant. No, what it meant is basically, oh, God,
Okay.
Grandmama high as a kite. Because that's what they are in Ohio.
Really?
They're all high. Oh, yeah, heroin. Oh, yeah, just, it's amazing watching them. And I'm serious, dude. It was living in Middletown, which actually... When I got here in California, a cop actually knew. People know where Middletown is because it's one of the shittiest. It's the only other area that actually competes with Chicago. Is that not impressive? And they want to bag on Kentucky, and you people have Middletown? I mean, are you serious? What happened with Middletown is it was this blustering community, growing community, all this shit. Well, then they closed down the steel mills.
Hi,
and all
Stephen Musil.
Shout
How
out to
you doing?
Stephen Musil.
well, Stephen,
Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
you shut
See,
down everybody's job, and what
It's going to
choice
be a
do they
little bit
have?
Oh my
interesting because
God,
there's two Stevens in the chat. So,
Well, there you go. They closed down the hospitals first. The one I was born in, they closed down, which is sad. I was a couple months from being able to go there again. California is a dump. California needs. Honestly,
is
I
it
used to say
really?
my father.
I've
Oh
never
yes.
been.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
But
They destroyed the state. Schwarzenegger and them came in here, the Democrats, and they just utterly they turned it into a sanctuary state. They
Well,
just and now
well,
they're just shit.
obviously before this pandemic and that,
We
I
were
wanted
already
to, like,
on our way.
I wanted to travel around the states, but because of the fact that I can't, have the jab because I'm allergic, so it's going to make it very difficult to where I can
We'll go.
visit in the future. But
Go when you get there. If you decide to go to California, wing by what is it Homeless Row, whatever it is. I can't remember. Shit.
Skid Row.
Skid Row. Go down there, run down there, take a look at that place, and then ask yourself as you're driving toward Hollywood, what is going on here?
I actually never fancied visiting California.
Oh, there you go. Good choice. I would go to.
I mean, I always liked Colorado because it's a beautiful place.
You into Ohio? There's a place out there, Middletown. You can swing by there. That'll give you a good look.
Hey, bud, even Southern California and all the islands down there are trash.
Oh well, no. What they are though
Is
is
that right?
they're it's the rich showing you just where you belong, brother.
Oh,
If you have a lot of money, then
okay.
California is the place for you. But you're not
Hi,
welcome in
Brian. How are
those
you,
areas.
darling?
They don't want you there.
Are you still in the parking lot?
I don't even think Mexico. Hey, News New England, welcome in, brother.
What's up, Brian?
I don't think Mexico would take back California. It's all right, guys. It's like I said, if you want to, even Disney, I would go to Florida for Disneyland at this
Well,
point.
the
California, I
only
just need.
reason I didn't feel that I'd want to go there is because of all of the, red tape and bureaucratic nonsense. The fact that you get fined if feed the homeless. I mean, that's a load of bullshit, if you ask me.
Well, see, here's the deal. They don't want the middle class here at all. They just want the working class, the lower ones, so they can
And the rich.
call them, so they can do right in the rich. Because see, the problem is, I call it the Disney solution. Disney was
All
trying to
right,
figure out
okay.
what they were going to do because the lines were so long and people were complaining all the time. So what they figured was, well,
Double the
why don't
price.
we just double the price? That way, the only people that will come in here will be the rich anyway, and they're the ones who will spend the most money. So then they want to tout that they're a family for the rich. That is California right now. It is for
Is
the rich, and they want us
is it
out
that
of here.
bad? I'm
Yes,
so
they want us out
sorry.
of here. They want us out of here so bad, but what they're not grasping is, and this is hilarious. I don't care how you want to look at it. Do you know why we have so many homeless here in California? The
I
weather.
actually don't.
You
I
really
don't.
can't. You can't go to places like
I,
Bicester, Lancaster, Vegas. Those
I,
people have
I'd
their
like to
feet.
visit New Orleans actually, because that looks like a nice place.
Yeah, that
I don't
was
know whether
nice.
you'd
But what
agree.
what they did was they purposely let it flood out so they could chase all the blacks out and then rebuilt it.
Oh, come on.
Not a joke.
That's a
Even
bit naughty.
Bush flew over by and waved at him. He literally did that. He didn't make a
Could
landing.
you do me a favor?
He just literally flew right over and waved. What the are you doing, dude? Get out of your plane. And, oh, whatever. No, so yeah, I love New Orleans, but that place was they wiped out an entire population of people. Because in their state they have a law that says if a person abandons their house for 1 year, it belongs to the state. When the flooding
Whoa.
came, people tried to get back into their house, but remember what the president did? He sent down the National Guard to keep anyone away from their houses. Right after the year had come, well, then the military kind of backed up a little because they didn't need to be there anymore,
A
right,
year
guys?
isn't that long, really, is it? When
No,
you've
it's
got
not. When you got flood
things
damage,
going
like,
on.
right,
Of
no help from
course.
the, right. So they lost all their homes. Every last one of them lost their
That
homes
is terrible.
and they came in and sold them to the higher bidders. So now those it's pathetic. People, I bitched about that when it was going on. You're wiping out an entire culture out there, and you're wiping out all those because they're poor black people. They just wiped them right out. No marches, no riots back then. Nobody gave a fuck, right? I mean, I'm arguing with my boss. My boss bought land
I
out there. I'm like, you actually bought those people's
say,
homes?
was going to
You
say,
know,
Bill. If I do go over to the States, don't you have to show me around Colorado, if you wouldn't mind?
Colorado's
Oh,
cool.
I would take you anywhere, DJ. Don't worry about it. You just hit me up.
How about friends?
Okay.
I would go to the Eiffel Towers restaurant. That shit is take. Oh, you said anywhere. Although the
Oh,
ticket to get over there might be a little bit pricey, and the restaurant is definitely pricey, but it is
Thank
anyways.
you.
It's
tell
somewhere.
me more about Southern California, bud.
No, no.
Because I'm thinking about moving there.
Well, think again. Why are you rich? Are you independently wealthy? Do you not have to worry about?
You've just literally moved and you want to move again. You're glutton for punishment, aren't you, darling?
I am, but the
Oh
weather
my
here
god!
scares me.
Oh my god, that's
But
impressive. You knew it was going to happen, though.
I wouldn't be
No, I knew.
scared.
It's my own fault.
It's
It's
not
my goddamn
scared.
fault.
It's finances, DJ. California is I love it. Even though they messed up a lot of
It
the
is
stuff that was
expensive,
here,
though, isn't
but
it?
it's the cost. Let's look at it
It's
this
way
way:
too expensive, isn't it?
Yes,
they
very,
by the
very expensive.
time by the time my friend's lease ends, His apartment will have gone up. The one he's living in right now will go up almost $1,000
A month.
Oh
a
wow.
month.
A
A
month.
month. So you're
Shit.
looking at a 1-bedroom place. It's 790 feet, 1 bedroom, $2,400, 2,600
Oh,
here, and we're not talking about good neighborhoods, brother. We're talking about slums almost. This is not even
oh.
funny. If you
It's
got graffiti and
disgraceful.
gunshots and things, and you're charging that much to live in an area, dude, I'm living in a track house. Do you know what that is? Do you know what a track house is?
Yeah.
A
No.
converted farm, basically. This has
Okay.
floors on, and we're paying 1,500 for a 1 bedroom, 680 feet. Okay, this is not where you want to come. I don't know how in God's name Alcor is coming down here. I'm still I know he's in a bad area, gang central, but even so, it doesn't matter. Compton is charging 1,800 for a 2-bedroom place. Compton, right where the gangs are. The gangs. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, one of the selling
Gangs
points.
are us.
Yeah, one of the selling points is, well, we've got gates on your windows and stuff and bulletproof fucking walls. That's the selling point for Compton, and yet you're spending $1,800. It probably went
And
up.
we can get you a place with whatever gang you want to be affiliated with.
Exactly.
Oh my
Exactly. No,
goodness.
it's just getting that bad because what do you expect? What they're trying to do is wipe out the middle class, get everyone out of here to lower the crowding, and then just keep in the working class. Keep just because they want the people to go in. That's why
Oh,
it's pathetic. California is a piss
I
tank.
say, is that right, sir? And I call Stephen sir because at least then I know which Stephen I'm talking to. Even though the other Stephen, you know, is a sir as well, but I just know which one's which. Then, you know.
Oh well, Stephen Musial he's our ultimate goal. He's doing what we wish we could do with the vets. I mean, he's remarkable. So,
I actually saw that hanger of yours, and
oh
oh
my,
my goodness me,
Well, not
it is
one. He's got
beautiful.
6 or 7 more he's building.
he's building
Yeah, but
more.
I
Literally,
I only saw one of them, and it blew my mind. I got so much respect for you doing that. Hats off to you, sir. I mean, wow.
yeah, and which
I've
we
got so
really.
much respect for you doing that. It's
But the point is, you got the two area. You got people like Stephen Musial who have money and actually do something with it. I mean, it's
well,
remarkable
exactly.
because most.
That's why he
Then
has
you
my
got
respect. You
then you
know.
got people like us who have no money, none.
Trying to do so.
And the bottom line is, though, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a lot. You can do what we did. We started with baby steps, and yet here we are. We are on
Exactly.
the verge now of these camps that I've set up with Evan are going to be an ongoing thing where we supply them with food and stuff that they can cook. That was the whole idea. It was good enough to go out there and give them food and supplies and
Exactly.
stuff, but it's like KY was spending. We were spending $800 on stuff, and they necessarily didn't need it. So now that we actually, and we were almost there until the
Sure.
state stepped in. This way, we'll be able to, and we got some exciting things coming up with some of those camps. But the idea is we'll know exactly what they want. There will be no waste. I mean, we will try to supply them with most of their hygiene requirements maybe for the month and get them a more permanent food source, which is canned foods from some of the missions and stuff I've been talking to that once we have our LLC, they will be able to donate canned foods to us that we can give to these vets. And of course, we will never again tell people where they are. It's not we
No,
don't want you to help them, but the
no, of
last time
course
we did
not.
that, they
Yeah.
stepped in and destroyed it.
Well, of course, you have to do it on the download, don't you? But as long as they get the help they need, they
Oh,
actually
and
don't mind it
medical.
being on the down low, you know?
I've been trying to work out a deal with this doctor in his little office. He has several in there with him that now
Oh,
I
nice.
know, but if I wear his t-shirt to promote his medical center, if this
Sure.
works out, they will do the medical stuff there, not just the basic care that we're going to take the nurse that works there out there. We got a wound care specialist. to wrap them up, and I've given as much of my
Well,
stuff as I can give to go out there. But the
you
bottom
could
line is,
actually say to him that I will DJ in just wearing his t-shirt and do stuff like that if you want.
yeah, he's gonna be,
So
it's
that
gonna
he
be
can get his
remarkable
finger
if
out,
this,
I mean,
yeah,
it better be a long t-shirt.
well, if this works out,
That's
if
all
this
I'm
works
saying.
out, we will know who needs the help when we go out there to actually do the medical with our nurse.
Of
Anyone
course.
that needs additional care, we may
Right.
now have a doctor that will volunteer.
Shannon's an angel, isn't she? She really is.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. We need some. We're gonna need supplies because I really, honestly, she is the one that was. I mean, I given what I don't need, and KY
Well,
sent some. But the bottom
well,
line is,
I'm
though,
actually still waiting for
I
you
don't want
guys
her to
to
pay
provide
for
an
it.
address that we can call to, and I can send these dressings over to you guys. I'm still waiting for this address.
Well, I can give you mine, but we don't have any way of getting a hold of you. I found out
But
Ginger has her. No, it was hard. I mean, emails don't necessarily do it, but so I will email you with
I'm a
my.
messenger.
I will email you. Well, message me. I don't. Or
Okay.
give your what you call it, your digits to KY, and because he's like
Okay.
a phone book for us, and
All
then if
right.
we ever need it, he gets permission from you. Then I can get it off of him.
Of
But
course.
you can mail because we're going to. I like I said, she is the one putting out a lot of the money for the dressings, and we were gonna do the thing with my legs, but it's getting harder because my
Sure.
the legs are actually sealing up now. They're getting better. I'm actually using
Oh,
LT's lotion again,
I'm
so
glad that you're getting there now, because
that means I
that's what
don't
it's
need.
all about.
Yeah, I don't need the bandages though. We were gonna use that shipment
No, but
for the
it could be
homeless,
used
which
for other people. Hi, 801. How are you,
right,
sweetheart?
right. But what I'm saying is they did not send the order because you need to send the photo with the order in order for them to pay for it. Since my legs are not that bad or have open wounds, they're not going to redo the bandages. So
Oh,
she's thinking of paying it for herself, and I don't agree with that because
well, of course not, because, you know,
she's already volunteering her time. She works 7 days a week. She does
oh,
a lot of work with patients in
of
hospice. She lost
course.
3 of them this week alone, so it's
Oh, I'm
taxing her.
so sorry.
But she's gonna take us. She's gonna go with us to help these vets. This woman is just like you said, she's an angel.
Angel of
She
Mercy.
is.
Yeah. So we just need to. I'll get you my address, and then any of that stuff. That only that. Any bandages
Okay,
and stuff you can send here. The rest of the
sure.
stuff we're working on that. But like all the food and stuff.
Yeah,
No, I that we need our LLC first before,
okay.
and then we'll get a storage unit and have people or like a mailbox or something.
Of
We're getting
course.
there. Small steps, DJ. But the bottom line is that hi 801, welcome in. The bottom line is though, for the first time, we will be able to tell you that we're not just going out there and giving them some food. We're actually helping them while they're stuck in that situation. We started a
Exactly.
network too, where um, Rodney has come up with what he is calling a farm project, and this is one of the things that we're going to back with him is he trains these people on basic planting and gardening, and then
Nice.
the friends that we are met right. So exactly, they donated a plot of land, and he is now teaching other vets how to make their food, so they'll have a food source for them when they're homeless. But the bottom line is he's been making friends with some farms, and the idea is that they will build little mini houses or units there, and then the homeless vets can go move into that little unit and work on the farm and in return they would get food and lodge. I'm not really a big fan because you guys do keep in mind that back in the 40s, that's what we were doing. We were bringing the illegal aliens in and we were enslaving them. Basically, we would
Oh
charge them
dear.
for the bed, the cup, the everything, the food, to the point where they would owe more to live there and do the land than it was ridiculous. We don't want that to happen to the vets. There still needs to
Of
be,
course not.
but I don't think turning down an option to take them off the street and give them food is bad. Plus, they
Of
would have the
course not.
backing of the rest of the network. However, California is not a really big place for that, so
No.
we are looking
Um,
at other states because farming
I
states.
was going to ask Bill, what is it like the homeless situation where you are? Do you happen to notice it, or
I notice it a lot less than New Mexico.
okay?
Partially because of the grain business boom here, I think.
What do you actually mean by that?
Well, Colorado was one of the first states to legalize um, so it provided a lot of homeless people jobs,
Okay,
as opposed to picking vegetables or washing windows. They went to trimming or separating.
Right.
So it
all
really
right, okay,
it helped the economy. So you don't see much of that.
okay. I just thought I'd ask because I
Weed
don't
workers.
I don't see you up on panels very much. So like when I do see different people up on panels, I always like to ask them these kinds of questions because it's always good to know these things, isn't it?
Oh
Because
yeah, of course.
every state is different, and every person's opinion is different. And I know you're all about
But
helping
I
the
mean,
vets and the homeless too. So
oh yeah,
it's all good.
totally. When you roll off the ramp, I used to keep $20 in my pocket, say, and give everybody five apiece. And then when you're rolling off the
That's
ramps
nice of you.
here, I only have to keep a five because I'm lucky if I see one guy digging through the
Oh
trash,
wow.
or you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's good in some ways, but you just don't know whether it's like gone underground in others, do you? It's hard to say.
It's hard to say, but it makes me feel good, you know?
Of course, of course.
Try
I
to
Whatever
mean,
they want to do with it.
well,
If they want to buy a pint of vodka or a pound of oranges, I don't really give a damn.
it's like where I live in London, and that the actual situation is quite difficult because I don't stick cameras in people's faces. I actually sit down with them, talk to them. I've gotten to know quite a few of them quite well. Always buy them food. Obviously, I don't like to, if I know they've got a narcotics problem, I treat them a little bit differently because I will not fund that because I wouldn't want that on my conscience. But then again, I'm still going to obviously help them, but it won't be financially. It'll be like with food and clothing and things like that, rather than
I
and
just
I
Right,
would
so
make sure
you're
they
just gonna
eat the
spend it,
food
right?
rather than sell it to to get their stuff. You
I
just have
kind
to
of
be
disagree with
careful.
that though. I mean, if they have a problem, I would rather give them the whole $20 than have them break somebody's window and steal something. Or I mean, we're talking about archetypes here. We're talking about stereotypes here. But I give them more. They're like, oh, I need, they're all sweaty and they're all sick and they're all,
But
you know how you can tell. So I'm like, oh, how much do you
well,
need to get your
no,
stuff?
I actually make sure though that they've had their methadone and things like that. So
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like that. I actually ask those kinds of questions that they're not like you know rattling, if you get what I mean. So
Yeah,
from
that's what
that
I'm.
point of view, because over here, because we have the National Health Service, we don't we don't pay for our prescriptions if you're unemployed and things like that. So they would get
Okay.
that for free. So they
Oh,
wouldn't have that so much of a problem. But
it's
then again,
if
I have a problem with buying people narcotics because for one, it's illegal, and there are other people out there that have children, are in a worse situation that aren't on drugs. So
right.
I've got mixed feelings about it. I do what I can, and I'm only one person, and I'm doing this, out of the goodness of
That's
my heart. I'm not
that's all we can
doing it
do.
for any other reason.
And I wouldn't specifically say go buy them narcotics. I wouldn't even know
No,
where to
of course
find
not.
narcotics. But I mean, if they're saying
No.
I need $20 for my methadone clinic, then I used my 20 up for that day to give to the homeless. You know what I mean?
I'd say it's a little bit different over here because of the NHS,
It must
so
be
we don't have that problem, which is a good thing, I think. But
because I think they charge them here
Wait, you
per
don't
day.
have a heroin problem in England?
well, of course we do. But the fact that we
Okay,
have
never mind.
we have the NHS that they don't have to pay for their prescriptions. That's what I'm saying.
You guys are God on that. Australia used to be great too, but they get worse and worse. They didn't give a shit. They had free health care. I was thrown out of a car on a freeway, and I was taken into the
Oh, I'm
hospital.
so sorry.
It was a long time ago, but not a penny came out of my pocket. Not one person stopped, said, "You have insurance. We're gonna have to hold you up." None of that. They took care of me.
Well, I've got a bit of a controversial point of view where I actually think that what they should do is actually provide a place where they can actually wean you off of heroin, like actually give it to you in injection form and make sure you get it from a pharmacist rather than getting it off the street, and then wean somebody off it like that rather than being put on methadone, because I think it's a lot more addictive the more heroin actually is, and it causes a lot more problems too.
That's
So
because you actually think that methadone was made to help with the heroin addiction. The same company that makes methadone, the Rothschilds,
Yep.
also make antidepressant pills. And when you take one of their newest antidepressant pills and you take methadone, it's 6 times stronger than heroin. And
I
they
can
sell
well
both.
believe it. I can well believe it. And it shouldn't be about money at the end of the day. It should be about helping people and to get them clean and off of it as soon as possible. And I personally think if they were to do that, it would cut the actual bills for the NHS and other things dramatically. But because it's a business, of course they're not going to do it like that. But that's just my own personal opinion, you know.
Well, and they do it on purpose too. Here in the States, they, like Bud was saying, it's everything's done on purpose like that. And
Really?
Yes.
methadone was actually maybe KY or Bud can help me from the little research I've done on it, was actually invented for by the Germans, same as meth. I don't know if I'm correct. I don't know if I want to go on record as saying that,
In
but
my
Okay.
opinion, or
Well, it
as
is.
far as I know, yeah.
Well,
The
yeah.
German Hitler made meth and the microwave to keep his troops moving. His
yeah,
whole thing was a blitzkrieg. So he invented meth to keep his troops going, and he invented the microwave, both which are shit and shouldn't be used. The same.
Yeah.
Russia won't let you use microwaves in their country. They're not stupid.
right.
I mean, you know what? In Connecticut, nuke, zap. I mean, you. And this is what you're digesting. It's making up who you are. That's why microwaves just are not good. You should cook your food. Don't be lazy.
It was like
You
they
know,
used meth to keep them going and heroin to keep them going when they got hurt, or methadone to keep them going when they got hurt.
I never knew the origins of methadone. I know that the Rothschilds brought it in to counteract the heroin, but then they also released a pill that they also prescribed to the same people when mixed together was even stronger than heroin. So that was all a crock of shit. That was never meant to help. There's a documentary out there about this. They talk about how methadone does not help. It's not.
Really?
No, it's a money maker it's just pure money. They're drug dealers.
Yep, exactly. And that's why I felt bad for those people who asked for it.
Yeah, they thought they were getting help, and they no. You can never get.
It's terrible because
Never
you
get
know
off of
it
it.
certainly isn't easy to get off of methadone at all. I know lots of people that have been on it, and you know, that they try and scale it down, and then it just doesn't work
No,
because they get to a certain point And
Bill, does one of your dogs?
then obviously this pandemic hit, and it sort of like affected everything then, because people couldn't get to doctors and that, so they were just kept on the same dosage for a longer period of time, which has completely screwed everything up in that regard, and it's made them be on it a lot longer, and it's been detrimental to their health because of that reason, which I think is a shame. But hopefully now it's getting back to some kind of normality that they can sort this problem out. But I don't know how they're going to do it, because it's affecting people's mental health as well as their physical health.
Bill,
And
is
over
one of your
here,
dogs continually shaking their head?
Yes.
The
Oh,
ear mites. Probably has ear mites.
Yeah.
it could be a bull breed thing, because bull breeds shake their head a lot anyway.
Well, they're licking each other's ears. So
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, that could also mean they have
That-
ear mites. You never know. Checkup is in order.
I'm sure Bill will.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. They go to the vet all the time.
It's quite difficult, managing 4 dogs, especially 4 hyper dogs, which are big and beautiful as yours. Oh, they're so lovely.
Thank you, DJ.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, before you came on, KY, Bill showed me they were all laying on his bed, like conked out, and I was like, "Oh, they're so beautiful," and it made me smile. It really did. And then he woke them up, and I think you probably should have just let them sleep, because you know,
Hey, can I?
it was good.
LT man, you still out there?
Yeah, he's still in the chat, I think, darling. Yeah.
Anyway, today was I don't know if I told him yet. They have now cleared me, and we're back on your Troubadour. Trumpetol. So hopefully that means this will all disappear within the next week, and I'll be able to start using compression socks rather than bandages. Yay! Which means it's a lot easier for me to walk.
I mean, what are the colour of your legs now, then, bud? Because I remember a while back they were like really grey and in a real bad way. But
well,
what are they like now? Like colour-wise?
Well, okay, they look like that. They're a little bit less pink. There's not open wounds, but still.
That's good though.
Yeah, they're dry. That's the main thing right there. Is if they're not weeping,
you're not going to lose them at all. Then that's good as well.
No, I keep fucking around with that, but I'm not going to. I mean, I need to get the like I said, the wounds need to be closed, because the longer they're open, the more infections I get.
I've been praying for you.
Yeah, it's just it is what it is. But I still have I know some people don't think so. I don't care. I still, the swelling went down. The knees are working.
What would you actually mean by that, darling?
I got people telling me just to accept the fact that I won't walk again, and I'm not that
really?
type of person. Yes.
And he may have to have his legs amputated. Yeah,
whatever.
Things like that.
Yeah, whatever.
Why are people so damn evil like that? I mean, that's ridiculous.
They're just they want to be
ignorant.
Realistic. No, they just want to be realistic. They're the type to tell you they're going to blow smoke up your ass. But my thing is, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up to the doctors on the table saying this is fucking it. I'm not ready not to walk. I'm just not ready. And now it's apathy, which I can work on. I didn't let it go too long. It's not leg rot or whatever because I'm not using them for so long.
Oh, bless you.
That's what all the cramping is when I try to stand up for more 20 minutes. But I just got to keep exercising. I've got one of those little exercise things. I'm not giving up. I'll be able to walk soon. And besides, you're going to see me out there feeding the homeless. I'm going to walk one way or another. Hobble, walk, glide. I'd like to have one of those things that were on like Back to the Future, a skateboard that actually, a hoverboard that floated.
Hoverboard, there you go.
Exactly. Now, there you go. That could get me around.
I'm sure.
Okay. But yeah, when I went in for my oil change at the Mazda dealership, the associates that were working outside all had those little two-wheel things. What do you call those that are motorized two-wheel? You stand on them,
Oh,
you tip them
yes.
forward
Segway.
and go forward, tip them
Segway,
back and go.
yes.
But that's what they were riding on. They were, instead of walking around the park, they were riding on that around the parking lot to get to customers.
Yeah, those are cool. They were supposed to take over the world damn near, but we see how that worked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the next. Do you remember that? The big hype up to when they announced that we've a new way of walking, a new way of getting places. You're never gonna believe it. And then ta-da, Segway. Wow.
Segway.
I mean,
That's it.
don't get me wrong. They're cool, but wow.
Oh, we're never
That's
gonna whack. So if you're never gonna walk again, how fat are we gonna get?
exactly. Dang. You better start making bigger units, brother. Yeah. We don't need no stinking exercise. We don't need that.
Well, yes, you do.
And we don't need no good food. We go fast food. That's what America is. Fast food and lazy. I mean, it's in all aspects. I mean, you got idiots going, Trump goes, we're going to remove the EPA. People are like, no, you can't. Yes, he can. It's not constitutional. It shouldn't be in existence to begin with. If we really cared about our environment, if we really wanted it done, then we would have voted it in and make an amendment. There are other amendments. It's something we could do, but instead, we like to ride on the edge so we can make other dumbass laws based on shit like that and just completely F over our Constitution. So as far as I'm concerned, the EPA, the school board or whatever it is, I don't know what they call that, educational board, I don't care. They need to be closed down too. And then if you guys want them, vote it. Vote. You know, that great thing that we have just about lost. The ability to actually have a fair vote. And this is why. When you start getting lazy, this is what happens. We can get away with it. It's like, the EPA cannot exist because they actually levy taxes, they levy fines, they can close you down, and they can have you arrested. And
No, I would never in a million years, you know, let Belle do that. To a degree, maybe a little bit,
wait a
but
minute,
no.
what's he gonna do? Spank you? What did I miss?
Well, I don't know. I may let him do that.
All right.
Who knows? It depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Hey, crazy Frenchman, welcome in.
Hi, Frenchy darling, you're right.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I do not know what is going on with my algorithm today. 1 minute it's up, next minute it's down, next minute it's going nuts. So Google are really doing
No, they were
a
messing
number
with
on me.
you. DJ,
Yeah, I
you had
know.
286 thumbs up on our last show. 280. There was only 15, 20 people in the room?
Right now we have 146.
We're loved.
But
Apparently we're loved. I mean, so I don't
but the actual thing is it came off of one of a couple of my other videos which were pretty good ones. So they actually, I think they took them off of that and put it on those, which doesn't
they
really
did
bother
not.
me.
See, you admit it. They loved us. When we come to your room, they give thumbs up. And when we leave, they give thumbs down.
I'd say it doesn't really bother me either way. They can do what they want, but it would be nice if they could just monetize my channel. That's all I want them to actually do what they said they're gonna do.
Well, apparently
they've only been promising to do it for 4 months. And,
yeah, but why? Don't worry about that. What you need to do is just get your PayPal up. Forget this monetization.
I already have that.
Well, then start promoting it more. Put it on the little thing that rolls on the bottom. You don't need to be monetized. Let me explain. If they give you money on Super Chat, let's say you raise less than 200, then all you'll end up paying is they'll take 40%. However, if you get enough donations to surpass 200, then you'll pay the entire taxes. So on $10, you'll walk away with $3. Now,
It's
if you get
it's just
members,
that, it's a charitable channel. That's the only
yeah, but
reason.
so
Otherwise, I wouldn't be bothered.
that's why you don't use it. The only way people, for especially if you're doing a fundraiser or trying to raise money for anyone, is not super chat, is not it's
Or cash
PayPal,
apps, isn't it?
Cash
As
App or
well.
PayPal, but Cash App's not quite so transparent.
Or
But
we have something over here called Buy Me a Coffee as well.
there you go. But even that's not as transparent as I'd want it to be, because it has to go back into your own private bank account before it can actually make into the actual fund. So the only one that would work, and we don't even know how that's going to be, because the only solution is to go legal, which we're trying to, because eventually, if PayPal does not replace the PayPal, we won't have as a transparent thing. We're going to have to keep taking photos of the receipts we get, because they're going to remove that. So we're hoping they're coming out with something different. If they're not, then the only recourse we have to make sure that people realize it's not only transparent but it's completely safe is to open up a business account. And if we have our LLC, then we have the government checking into the donations. And of course, at that point, you'll all be able to write it off as a tax, which is really what we need, because that's what a lot of your major donators and people who give things, like the churches, for example, they need that number, so they can write it
EIN,
off.
the
Right,
EIN number.
right. So they can justify where they sent food and stuff. So especially if you're telling them that you're going to pass it out again, because they get theirs that way. So these things are
Okay.
important. These things are important. But whatever you do, if you really give a shit about transparency, do not tell some idiot to donate to your personal PayPal that will go into your personal bank, so then you can sort it out there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, sure, you're going to sort it out. Every 1,000, you're going to sort out $100. How are we going to know? How are we going to know? With the PayPal thing, everybody that gives money, doesn't really even matter if it's the money. Every penny given to our cause is registered right there as a donation. Now, then we
And is visible.
right, is visible. You don't have to put your name, but it is there. And then you can, of course, at that point, you can produce which we're trying to find a way to do, to produce all the receipts and show them online. You can just look, and there you go. You're safe. You don't have to ever worry about it. Even though they try and try and try, and which they have done with us, you're not going to go anywhere. It's not going anywhere. The money's there. You can see it come in. You can see the receipts. Bite me. I mean, but if you take it from like a super chat, but by the way, no money ever goes from super chat into a feed the homeless, ever. No matter who is at a show, and no matter who is donated, we keep trying to tell everyone, when you donate to the Feed the Homeless project, it has to go through our PayPal. Because none of the money that was told to you, oh yeah, keep dropping them bombs so we can go out and buy more, none of that money ever made it. None of it. It takes
Ever got donated to us.
No, it takes over a month to begin with, and then the money has been depleted. There is no transparency. So anytime someone's telling you to do a super chat, they want the money. They get the money. They keep the money. There is never any going anywhere else. And we prefer it that way, because, again, no transparency from getting a super chat to putting it in the fund without it. There's just no way. It goes from you to your monthly statement to your bank account. And once it's in your bank account, there's no transparency. People that argue that is still, oh, I'm just going to take, no, you're full of shit. There's no way to prove how much money you got at that point, ever. You could say, oh yeah, no, sorry. It's just the way it is.
Bank account simply shows the deposit, not from where or who.
Yeah, and then, because look, man, if someone donates $20 or $10 on Super Chat, the most we'll see is $3. I mean, well, no, we'll see $6. The least, of course, being when they take the 40, we'll see even less. And then that goes into your bank. And then you have to then you make the deposit back into whatever fundraiser.
Which costs you money to transfer.
Right. So no, this is all bullshit. They're just doing it because this is what it is. I'm going to tell it to you. I'm just going to say it straight. 10 people give money, they're only going to tell you 6 gave money. This is the way. That's what that is. Anyone that does that is doing that. I don't care who they are. I don't care how well you know them. Anybody that argues to use their bank account, their personal bank account, their personal
PayPal, PayPal.
they're siphoning money. The general rule of thumb goes like this: if you have a PayPal, and this is just PayPal, or you have a fundraiser, and you're the one getting the money, then it can go wherever you want. But like me, I'm trying to raise money for the homeless fund. None of that money should ever go into my bank, ever go into my PayPal. Never, ever. That goes straight to where it fucking belongs, and that's where it stays. Any attempt to do anything else, people, is just all out fucking fraud, because that's what you're going to be accused of, and you'll never be able to prove you didn't do it. So we wanted to make sure that the integrity of our fundraiser was kept that way, and we're doing a damn good job. Like right now, we are in the process yet a third time to get our LLC. We've had some issues. One of our sponsors actually, health-wise, became an issue. They had to stop helping us. So now we found another person who has told us they would help us. So we're getting there. But the bottom line is we want to make sure 100% that it is transparent, and every money given to us is accounted for. Now we're still working on what we're going to do once we get a storage unit specifically for this, and we start having people donate items to us. I still want that to be transparent, but if the person decides they don't want to be recognized for doing it, or they just did it and gave it to us, we don't have to do that. That would be the only thing we don't, which we could still do that, right? Okay, we can itemize all of our items.
Yeah.
Keep a list and show that list.
We could have assign a person a number, and if they don't want the name of appearing publicly, we just donated by 43, and we'll know who 43 is, but the public won't. And if they want their name, then we let their name out there. But that way their anonymity is protected if they want it.
Which is fine. And like I said, even that stuff, we don't really have to do that. It's not money, but it's still items given to us to go to the homeless. We want to recognize those people that have actually helped us, because this will promote them to help even if we're not around. See, guys, if all of us did just a little every day, just a little, there would be no homeless people in this country. But we don't. And even if there are homeless people, we need to make their lives more comfortable. The shit going on in LA is just utterly ridiculous. It got so bad that there's groups of people that take advantage of them by going around, called the homeless mob. What they do is they have them go get their prescriptions, and then they take their prescriptions from them so they can sell them for money. Or they make them pay with whatever money they get. Protection, so that their tent doesn't get burnt down. Serious? Wow, that's just incredible nonsense there. I mean, for us to even... That's what I love about that Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. Within the last couple months, so many people are running down there to film this. They're not down there to really help. They're actually down there to get clicks and baits, clicks and likes. They want the revenue. And you can tell. I mean, you got one guy goes around. I like this guy. He's about the only one I watch anymore, because all the other guys like Phantom and these guys are adding music to it, adding some narratives to it. So that's one idiot walking around. He's actually... She gets up and gathers her stuff to move to another location. What, dude? What are you... It's just ridiculous. They're not there to bring attention to help these people, because God knows, looking at that tells you just how bad this country is. I mean, that's just, wow. First time that was aired, somebody should have said, what the, and sent people in to fix it permanently, not just temporarily. It's a disgrace. You got these people on heroin, and it's just bad. It's that and the blue pill. What is that? That new thing they're on?
Blue, yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Shoot.
It's a mix of fentanyl and other medicines.
Fentanyl, right. Oh, my God. It's just insane. They should be down there fixing that.
I can't remember who. I think we were doing a backstage. We were watching some music videos, and one of you guys played one that was about somebody that was on fentanyl or something. I can't remember who was playing it now, but that was absolutely crazy. Seeing all of that, trying to think. I think it might have been one of AZ's videos. Thinking
Oh,
about it,
really?
or something along that line, but it was about these people that were on fentanyl and that, and
Wow, that
that
is one.
they were all like spun out and didn't have control of anything, and it was just nasty to see.
Oh, it is. It's the bend over drug. Literally, the bend over drug.
Yeah.
Bend over to take it up the ying, but you physically bend over. You watch them. This is what I'm not kidding. I was showing KY what I called my bend over clip of the day because it's amazing that they're able to stand. They just literally get all the way to the ground with their hand holding, and then they stand back up.
The knees are bent, their back is bent,
They're
and
just bent.
like they're crouching to pick something up, and they teeter and they wobble, and
Yes.
they inches from the ground. Their hands, their knuckles are inches from the ground, but they never fall,
Never
and
fall.
they never fall over. They just teeter.
Like Weebles wobble.
Yeah, like a weeble. Yeah.
But goddamn, dude, and it's just like that would be enough for me to say, okay, we need to go in there, clean these people up, make permanent housing for them or whatever. We need to start helping them, and I mean, because that is really bad. The only, like I say, that gives a good run, an actual good run for LA, because the only reason I say they may be as worse is because of the drug use. It's insane. It's ridiculous. It's sad, and it's in our country. This isn't like third world. This is us. I don't get it, dude. The amount of money we spend on our military for absolutely nothing. And if you took like 0.003% of that money, all the programs that were needed for the poor and stuff would be completely filled.
And funded.
Right. If you add another point to that, then you could fix all of this. I mean, that's how ridiculous it is, and we don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'll put this question to all of you guys. How would you deal with the homeless problem in America?
There's three ways to handle the homeless problem because
Okay.
of what it is. One, there are people that will not live in housing.
Okay.
I mean, you had that situation in Australia where the Aborigines refused to move into the houses, which spawned that song, The Burning Beds. The bottom line is, though, we take everyone that wants a place to live and we build tiny houses, a tiny housing community, which has washers and dry. We could do that between Vegas and LA. There's so much land out there. They could build these tiny villages and we could house all these people. Hell, there's a lot of ways. Dubai and those countries we had a competition using what do you call them? The containers that ship things.
Shipping containers.
Which by the way,
Sealand containers.
right, which is still shit. But the bottom line is they came up with all these designs to make towers. Now these rooms are very small because the containers actually lose a lot of it when you start adding wood and
Sure.
stuff. But the bottom line is they'd have the place to sleep, enough room to have a refrigerator, even a small TV. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's better than living in a tent on the street. We could do small villages like wouldn't cost us hardly anything. The amount of money that taxpayers spend a year on the cleaning and the infections and everything else that's going on down there could be replaced by just making this village and maintaining the village. A small little tiny house village, you could build up to like 20,000 little houses in there and put washer and dryers and stuff at the end of the showers and shit or whatever, because they'd have all of it, and there would be no homeless problem. But see, that would drag the prices of houses down because it's a supply and demand. The biggest thing for real estate has always been you'll go homeless, so you need a home. Take that away, you start doing things like that, then the housing market will come down from its unridiculous prices and things will start dropping. That's why we're not progressing anymore in America. The rich
Hi,
don't
you
want,
too.
they
How are
don't want to
you,
lose their money.
sweetheart?
Oh, look at this. Hey, auditing. How you doing?
You did that, you would destroy market funds,
Yep.
hedge funds, that a lot of retirement
Who is that?
It's my roommate.
Oh, okay. Hi,
No, but
roommate.
because he's right. All the hedge funds and retirement funds are all based on real estate. If you drag down the real estate market, you're going to drag down all of that. They have literally extorted us into this nonsense. We're just going to have to say fuck it and just do it because we need to stop it. We need to stop their gouging of our money and extorting us for bullshit. We need to start putting them in jail for what they did to us the last time we collapsed. No, they all walked, even
What's
though
up, auditing too?
it was all fixed.
They give them all big bonuses, the executives, and sent
Yep.
them home. Yeah.
Yep.
For doing such
Wow.
a good job of making the excess profits.
And stealing people's houses.
Yes.
It was amazing. And that literally happened.
Yes.
The judges started robo stamping the eviction notices, and people that had paid off their house, people that never missed a payment, had got their houses taken away. Not
America literally stole
Yep.
hundreds of properties.
Hundreds.
They foreclosed on properties they didn't own.
Yeah, they didn't even own. They still did it. We were played, and most of if you go into a store and you shoplift a $10 product, they're gonna shoot you, drag you through the parking lot, and throw you in jail. But the fact that like Wells Fargo completely did that fraudulent thing where they were setting up accounts for people that didn't want them and then billing them for it. Nothing happened to them. That just went whoosh right over right because that's okay for them to do it.
I know. I couldn't believe when all of that was happening that that they all managed to get away with out going to prison. I mean, what's up with that? I didn't get that at all.
No, but that's the way it is here. The rich are not responsible for anything anymore. And I mean, serious, let's get real. Look at Epstein. That was nonsensical. If anyone believes Epstein, that's like, it's just, okay, they put him into a high security cell that had cameras and stuff, and somehow they shut the fucking camera off on suicide watch. And what?
And 2 guards.
Oh, and 2 guards, too, not just one, fell asleep. And didn't notice him pulling off the magic bullet, hanging himself in that manner, which was like the magic bullet. That's where conspiracy theory came from. The CIA made that word up. They had to figure out something because the magic bullet. I mean, are you guys serious? You're really going to sit here and tell me it was a magic bullet? I mean, and yes, they did. They flat fucking did. That bullet did so much, and this is what we're looking at. If they can get away with shit like that, people, well, come on. I mean, I'm not trying to. Whether you believe 911 was a conspiracy theory, whether it was real, Building 7 wasn't part of that nonsense. So I don't understand why people don't just back up and go, "What the fuck?" You had an English reporter on site with the building in the back of her, being told that Building 7 had been destroyed. And she's
yet
like,
there it is
right,
in
no,
sight.
she said, right. She's like, no, it hasn't. I'm standing in, and right as she said that, the explosion went off and Building 7 fell to the ground. Now, let's look at Building 7 for the first time in U.S. history, which was against is in the Constitution. I'm sorry, but they violated this is treason, level of treason. You were never allowed to bring an original and a copy. The only copies and the only originals in the same building, ever. But they made Building 7, and they brought all the original papers of the $3 trillion that went out the door. The one that went missing. And the guy who actually came forward and said he figured out where it went, and then all of a sudden his son was being arrested for that shooting in the Colorado movie theater during the premiere of Joker. Yeah, and when you go back to his house, this 16-year-old managed to rig the doors. Merc. He Merc rigged them with Merc trips. Sure he did. Sure he did. Sure he did. Go ahead. Get a Merc trip. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
That's
to
about
Walmart and buy one.
Walmart. That's almost as easy as getting I don't know plutonium.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
you got
go
Well,
to
fuck it, but
Amazon. Amazon
and
plutonium on
Amazon, yeah.
us.
But somehow
Radio Shack.
somehow that 16-year-old had access to all this shit and the knowledge on how to make a merc. The only reason the cops weren't killed, which was supposed to have been done to add to the charges to blackmail his father into saying, "Oh, I made a mistake about where that money went," was to kill the cops as well. Luckily for them, one of the guys going there was a ex-marine or an ex-SEAL. He knew right away what that switch was. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. That's just the way we are. We'll believe anything they tell us, people. Now that money went, all that $3 trillion went out the door. All went missing. Just doop. There it is. The event that occurred right after they stole that much money was 911. That's what 911 was all about, was to cover up the missing $3 trillion. See, because do you guys ever watch the movie? If you want to see a good example of it, go watch the movie with Bruce Willis. The one where he's in the building, he's the cop going after the terrorists, and the guy, I'm not a terrorist.
You mean Die Hard?
Die
That
Hard.
one.
Right. When he walks in and he tells him, "Oh no, you got it all wrong. I'm not a terrorist. I'm a thief." But let me explain to you.
The first one, you mean? Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
When you walk into the bank and you rob it, if you go after a certain amount of time, you get put on the back list and they'll may look for you. But if you walk in and take $1 trillion, they're never gonna stop looking for you. Ever.
Of course
Ever.
not.
So they had to divert your attention from them stealing that money. It's like my dad used to laugh. My dad had a high level clearance in the CIA. Like Fort Knox. There's no gold in Fort Knox. It's a lie. There's nothing.
Nah, that's BS, bud. I know for a fact there is.
Nah, dude.
Now,
They're
it's only 1/3 of what used to be there because it was divided in threes.
yeah, it was divided in threes, but they also took money from the third with IOUs. That is
Oh
what
yes, they
current-
did. That's
Right,
why
I'm
they
just saying,
divided it so they could do that.
and then they did it again. There is physically no gold left in Fort Knox, dude. I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
I'd just say, well, they don't. The only reason, and I'll grant you, it could be a conspiracy, but look at the guards surrounding the building. They don't have guns.
They don't need guns.
Why? Well, the weight. Yeah, I'll give you
There
that.
there are automatic armed machine gun turrets at every
Yes.
corner of that building.
Yes, I've seen
There
that.
is an attack helicopter unit about
Quarter mile away. I
quarter
know.
mile away with 7 attack helicopters. I
Not
don't
attack,
care what you
Apache.
driving, you will not get away from 7 Apache helicopters.
Yeah, there's the ones they
chasing.
used in Iraq. Remember the Mile? That's how they did the Mile Road. They
If
destroyed all those vehicles.
if you have a stealth Batmobile, it doesn't matter.
like stealth Batmobile.
They will find you with that Apache helicopter,
All right,
and they will
that may-
blow your ass up. So
Yeah, they will. You don't. You're right. There's no way but you can move fast enough. There's no vehicle
You
you have.
can't.
Not with
Because
gold.
not in Fort Knox. You have to understand. There are only one highway to and from Fort Knox. One. There's only one way you can go.
Right. They did that on purpose. I grant you.
That's
all that.
exactly why they did it on purpose. You
Still
bet.
don't think there's not even one. In my opinion, not even one bar is there anymore. They have There's a bunch of papers with IOUs written all over them. This is nonsensical the way they did that. That's why they keep telling you stuff like, "Oh, California's broke." No, it ain't. California has 6 banks with $3 trillion in it. We have more, or 6. We have more money than Canada. What are you talking about? But if you keep saying we're broke, then they can take the money out of it with their IOUs and shit. And then
They're broke.
Right? But you know how that works. First, they take the IOU, and then they get those forgiven. The president forgives their IOUs. This is just all a bunch of crock. They steal our money. They steal. Yep.
I'm sure.
Now it's always we. That's why we, the people, need to start working together. Seriously, see, this is what I hate when people go at other people for trying to get help when they don't have money and stuff. You got to understand the rich have taken all of our money. The rich have basically hoarded them and they help themselves. Not only do they help themselves, they help each other secure their wealth.
Right.
The last thing they want us to do is start doing that at our level. Instead of us
Sure.
fighting each other, if somebody needs something or wants something, they should be able to ask for it. And then the people that want to give it to them or who don't want it, that's their business. See, I mean, some people want to do that. Now you got people being trapped at home now like never before, literally trapped at home, losing their jobs and everything else, and they're forced to stay home. It's a new economy. It's a new way. Big, small. And see, I don't know where you're from, but in California, their goal was to destroy the small businesses out here, and they've done a goddamn good job. So now you have a large homeless population. So screw it, man. I don't
And
care.
it's illegal to be homeless in California. So
It's illegal to be homeless, isn't? And the reason they did that is it gives But see, the homeless aren't stupid. All you need to do is go to a underbridge on a major freeway because that is not no longer state; it's federal land, and the
Right, okay.
cops have no standing on
jurisdiction, no
jurisdiction or
jurisdiction.
standing on federal ground. So that's why you'll see a lot of homeless putting up their tents and stuff right around the bridges and stuff, in the interstate. And but that makes it more dangerous because usually those are like embankments. You're going down, and these people fall, and it's ridiculous. We need to just accept the fact that these homeless people are need help, and to make a living area for them. Now we did this once. They use this example every single time, but do you
Hey,
remember when?
right.
Hey,
Hey,
right? You
hello,
guys,
everybody.
Hey,
you guys
right.
remember when the Puerto Ricans started floating over?
Hi, DJ.
We took a
You
land
right,
that
darling?
was right under the bridge, and that's where that movie, even Scarface, was made. But we gave them an area under a bridge and made it a village. The only problem was it was working because they brought portaloos and stuff, but they started doing a lot of strong arming, I guess it was. You had groups going around basically extorting money out of the people that were in the camps. Became drug infested, and then there was riots because so can't do that anymore. But
Oh,
that idea of a piece of land, I really think we should do this. We should do a tiny villages for homeless people.
yeah, I remember you saying something along that line, auditing, because of the fact that you said something about you're very proud the fact that you have nice sized weapons. Did I get that right, or did I get that wrong?
What? What about weapons?
She's talking to auditing too, I believe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I thought you were.
No, I think he mentioned a while back that he was proud of the fact that he's got big weapons or something like that. I may have got that wrong, but I don't think I have.
It's got a lot of weapons.
I'm sure. So we
He
don't
just
have that.
wants to show you his big gun.
Yeah, he does.
Oh dear.
Exactly.
So we don't have guns in this country, so
I
you know.
know, I know. And what did you guys do? This is how stupid that is. Okay, so now you don't have guns, but now you have knives. And you guys start stabbing the shit out of each other, but then they tell you they're going to take your knives
Come
away.
on.
No, there's no having guns don't kill people. People kill people. If your people are shit,
Yeah.
you're going to get people shot. But I mean, you look how many fucking people you guys have. Come on now. They all these guns. Oh, yeah, okay. If the gun problem was so major in our country, every single day you turned on your TV, you would see another person being shot. But the fact that there's so many of us in this country, of course you're going to get a percentage of people shot. But look at it this way. Guns don't kill more than COVID, so stop whining.
I wasn't actually whining at
No,
all.
not you. I'm not talking about you. I get people that scream and yell about COVID. Well, what about guns then? Why don't you make them illegal then? How about cigarettes? I mean, when
Well,
does it stop? When are you going to stop with the boo? That's what this is all about. Boo, boo, scare you. Oh my God, you can't walk out your front door. It's funny how we've been doing it for all these years. It really is. It's a riot. My whole life, I didn't go through this nonsensical shit, and I'm still here. I'm just
What,
saying.
what about cars?
What about cars? They kill
They,
people too. Remove
there
them.
you
Yeah.
go.
Well,
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
right. Yep.
It's
well,
just
alcohol, cigarettes, are the worst kinds of drugs, in my opinion, as well.
Because they're legal. That's right.
The only reason the government like them is because, especially over here, that it's made up of mostly tax,
Nude
which is
Guru, what's up?
hi,
Oh,
nude.
hi, Guru, darling, you right? How are you,
may
sweetheart?
may I convene here in this for a minute for a little humor?
Of course, you can say
For
what
Have you
you
it.
looked
like
in the
over
mirror?
here,
That's
right?
humorous.
Oh
Well,
my God.
Did you hear me right?
no, I didn't hear you.
I said,
No, he.
have you looked in the mirror lately? That's humorous.
There you go.
Oh
All
dear,
right,
stop being
just for that,
horrible.
just
That's
for
not
that,
very nice.
take this, guys. I'll fix you. Hold on here. Oh, I
Fix
screwed
it,
up.
brother.
Uh,
But
is that
see,
right,
I understand,
A2?
DJ. We do this to make each other
Take
laugh.
this.
We
Oh,
know we're not serious.
There you
oh,
go. That'll fix
I know that, sweetheart.
I
I
could have
know
said you
that.
looked at DJ and it made you
Oh,
laugh. You know.
for a second I thought he was gonna show us his ass.
Oh, please, for goodness
Kiss it,
sake.
kiss it.
No, no. If you would take my last video, and it's legit, trust me, it is.
Oh, I can't.
Show everybody, will you please? It's the latest technology that VA got for us veterans.
I watched that.
I don't mind playing it as long as it hasn't got any music and that in it that will get me
Well,
into
it's got
trouble.
music in it. Yeah, it always got music in it. You know that. It's only like a
But
2 minute, two and a
but
half minutes.
You know, I
is it
think
like
he.
copywritten or anything though?
No, it's
No,
all
no,
him
no,
swearing up and down, and I do mean swearing. It's so bad with the swearing, I blush. No, I'm
No,
not.
and I mean like if I was to play it, would I get like a
A
strike for it?
strike? No
no,
strike.
no.
I'll be right back, guys. But no, you won't. Go on,
This
I
is all it
watched it. I wouldn't lie to you, DJ. I watched it.
Okay. I will
You're a
play that
funny.
in a bit. I was reading the comment that A2 put in there saying his grandfather smoked and drank his whole life and lived to be 99. Oh, what a man!
So did
You know.
Burns.
George Burns.
Yep, smoked cigars is all the
Smoke
way
cigars
up.
and drink bourbon on every show.
Every show, everywhere, anywhere. Man, lived to be
Okay.
100.
Hang on a moment. I
No,
will.
we started losing years, people. We were starting to get up to the hundreds, but now we're going down again. That has to do with the chem spraying, the fluoride in your water, the fast food we eat, the exceptions to the food by the FDA, which allows them to color food to make it look better than it is, because that's what's doing it to us. And then if you're stupid enough to live in Vegas, because that you're supposed to be a minimum of 300 miles away from a test site, a nuclear test site, 500 if you want to be complete because of the water. Vegas is 50 miles at best, and 89% of all the world's nuclear testing is done there. So guess what's happening to stupid fucks in Vegas? Well, Alzheimer's, congestive heart failure, all the stuff that side effects of being too close to nuclear radiation. Yay. So yeah, it's all the chemicals and stuff. You need to start eating better. My sister, who I don't even talk to anymore, was a nutritionist. They're right. They really are. We need to start eating better. Watching what we eat. Stop using microwaves. Stop.
I was looking at it, Bill. What would you? What am I supposed to be looking at, darling?
My
The first.
bad. I guess it didn't send.
Oh, okay.
I'll send right now.
Okay.
I just wanted to show you all of them and how they look
Oh, okay.
without them being buried in a bed.
Oh, I get you.
Something here.
Right
Oh,
back.
bless. Oh, they are so gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're just way too cute. I'm going to dog nap your dogs. They're just too beautiful. I hope
Come
you don't
take
mind.
about 2 of them.
Oh, I'm sure Leo would love it.
And didn't Winston Churchill used to drink? Wasn't he a badass too? Didn't he used to drink bourbon and smoke cigars? I don't know how long he lived, but that was back in the day.
You say George Burns?
Winston Churchill.
Oh, Winston Churchill. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's a good question.
I think he used to do that.
I don't know. That's the truth. I'll check that out though tonight.
Check it out, because I think he maintained badass status up to auditing 2's grandfather.
Well, that's what they used to do in those days anyway. You know, smoke cigars, you know, high society, you know,
I'm
bourbon.
sure.
Yeah, speakeasies and all that.
Yeah.
Unless you got some bathtub gin, but you had to be poor to do that.
Oh dear.
Good one, Bill.
What do you mean? You're 54 and you feel like you're 80. Oh, I'm so sorry you feel like that. I don't know what to say now. Yeah, you feel bad that you're feeling like that. I don't know. That's never good now. Oh, you've got rheumatoid arthritis, so I get you. I don't have rheumatoid, I have osteoarthritis, and that's painful enough, darling. But you know, it could be a lot worse. That's the way I see it. You know, I've still got a smile on my face every day, and things could be a lot worse. You know, yeah, exactly. You get used to it, don't you, darling? To be fair, but like I say, you know, it could be a lot worse, and at least you can like move around and do all of that, and you're not you know, restricted in any way. That there were lots of people out there that you know been amputated and stuff like that, which is never nice. So there's always people out there a lot worse off than any of us. So that's the way I see it anyway. You know, well, you have to keep going, don't you, darling? And you know, we're all there to help you out and give you a hand up whenever you need it. And that's what the community's all about, isn't it? Well, especially this one I found. It's very close knit and everything. And the more I get to know you guys, you know, it just makes me have faith in humanity even more. You know, I've always had faith in humanity, but I'm feeling it more and more each time. You know, and that's a good thing. But so I'm just being a soppy git. I'm sorry. I'm just in one of those moods today, I think. I was going to ask, Belle, have you been doing any nice lunches and that for your granddaughters? I still love that slider one you did a while back. That's my favourite one that you've ever done, I think. Is every time I watch that, I get hungry all day. Even if I've like eaten, I still get hungry thinking about it. That video should come with a health warning. You will feel hungry no matter how many times you eat, because it's so goddamn good. But hey, it's all good though.
Do not watch this video on an empty stomach.
Well, I actually didn't have an empty stomach. This is the thing. I'd actually eaten, and then I watched it, and I was like, "Oh my God, Belle, you didn't!" I thought you'd get, and no matter what, I could not get rid of that feeling of those sliders. I mean, oh my God, they were so. They looked so nice, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to kidnap Belle so he can make them for me over here. But it's all good though. I'm sure your grandchildren love them because, oh my goodness me, I don't know what to say about that anymore. But well, you don't ever want to make those around anyone else because I don't think you'll escape the kitchen. Definitely not. God, I wish my cat would get her claws out of my leg. Every time I move, she's like clawing me. Oh, it's a right nightmare. But what can you do?
Cats are evil.
Oh, mine actually aren't too bad. It's I've got both of them, and they both snuggled up to me. But
They flex their claws in their sleep and they come out a little bit, just enough to poke you.
well,
Something-
I thought you like to be poked a lot.
How many cats have you had, KY?
I have had no more than 2 cats at a time.
No, but I mean in total. Like since
Probably 6 or 7,
Oh, okay.
and then lots of dogs.
No. Do you have any now?
No, I couldn't take care of a dog. I don't think I could. I couldn't depend on my boys letting them out if they need to go out and I'm not here. I don't think I could depend on them letting them out. So, and that would be bad.
It's a CA2. So your cats are dirty stuff out during the day and just like books into your hotel at night. Nice. But at least your cat's safe indoors at night because well, around here we've got lots of foxes and
Coyotes around here now with the building
really
that they've done lately. They have destroyed the habitat that the coyotes were living in. They built townhouses, 3-story townhouses for the poor, and they had to tear down the woods where the coyotes were living in, and so they're roaming the suburbs now, the houses in the backyards every night, looking for small dogs, cats, whatever they can find.
exactly.
Rabbits, squirrels,
What,
but anything small, that's fair game.
what would happen if a pack of coyotes ran into a pack of pit bulls, KY?
That'd be slightly interesting, but
It'd be interesting because coyotes can be vicious, but pit bulls are known to grab and not let go. So
well,
yeah,
yeah. As soon as you have something in a pit bull's mouth, they do not let go of that at
they do
all.
not.
And
That's right.
if you try to like say they grabbed hold of your arm and you tried to move your arm out there, it would rip you to shreds even more. So
that's what they're shredding. Yes. So, but yeah, that would be a horrific sight to watch because it would. And coyotes are very territorial and very aggressive when their pack is attacked. So they all pitch in. No, there are no deserters. Everyone pitches in. They all pitch in and attack. Watching videos about them on YouTube and TV.
That would be a great simulation to run. To plug all the
Um,
stats into the computer?
yeah, I suppose that way.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but yeah, that would be, or it would be horrific to actually witness that because of the the, the dog's tendencies and their tendency not to let go and again they are too familiar type animal that if you attack one, you attacked all of us, and uh,
Why on
you
earth do you call them double dogs for then?
devil dogs.
AT said we call coyotes double dogs.
Coyote devil dogs. Hmm.
Double dogs, yeah. Oh, devil dogs. But oh right, you put double. Right, okay. Devil dogs. Okay.
I don't know. Now dingoes I can understand because dingoes will eat anything. They are the scavengers of the desert, and
I'm sure.
our last dog was part dingo, and she would literally eat anything. Ants come out of an anthill, she would eat it. If it moved and didn't bite her, it was a fair game to eat. That's all I have to say. That was the truth. We had a couple anthills down on the front of the property, right near the edge of the road. I said, "Oh, I'll get it a little bit." Went down there a couple of days later to treat it. There were no ants coming out. What the heck? There were ants coming out of your big time. Last time I was down here, my wife said, "Oh no, I sat there. I was wondering what she was eating down there." She'd go down there and she'd look, stand and stare at the dirt, and I'll see her, reach down and grab something and come up. And I said, "Well, she was apparently eating all the ants because they came out of the ant hill." So they literally will eat anything. I watched her grab hornets and wasps and bees, grab them right out of the air, munch, crunch, crunch, swallow. That's
Those are just spicy raisins.
spicy raisins, whatever. Yeah,
Exactly.
but we had some Dominicans move in across the street, and apparently where they lived before, they were out in the country or something where they had no rules about your pets having to be on a leash, but in the city there's a leash law, and apparently they weren't aware of that. They just let their 14 cats just roam out every night. They'd open the door and let them out, push them out, whatever, and you can't do that. There's a leash law.
14 cats?
Yep, they had 14 cats when they got here, and
Is there a Chinese restaurant around?
several. Cat make good egg roll. The neighbors across the street in Minnesota told us cats make real good egg roll. And all the stray cats in the neighborhood disappeared after the Vietnamese people across the street across the alley moved in. My wife said, "You notice there's no more cats roaming around at night?" I said, "Well, I don't want to stir a pot here, Renee, but your friends across the alley, your Vietnamese friends, you might ask them where all the local stray cats have gone." And then she said right to me, "Oh, cat make real good egg roll." My
Oh
wife's eyes got
dear.
real big. And
Goodness sake.
she had given my wife a big dish of egg rolls. Oh, those are good. We had them. They were good.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
dear. What are you
Uh,
bloody well like?
and then
Ridiculous.
yeah, she said, "Well, we haven't seen a lot of the stray cats that you used to have. Oh, cat make good egg rolls." My wife looked at me. We looked at each other. We knew what was in the egg rolls they gave us.
Oh dear.
Yes, but that was the truth, and
I'm sure, but bloody hell.
yeah, exactly.
That's just terrible. Sorry, but bloody well is. don't know what to say about that at all, you know.
But anyway, they were letting their cats go every night, and they would come in. They cats would want to pee in our flower beds, and I said I had enough of that. So I started staying up later, and they'd let the cat out. The cats would come out. They start crossing the street. I'd say, "Coffee, cats, kitty cats." Her ears would go up, and she'd run across and head for those cats. So then the guy came across the street and complained that you're sicking your dog on my cat. Well, I said I asked you to keep your cats in your house. You told me you weren't willing to do that. So my only recourse is to send my dog after your cat when they come in to pee in my flower beds and make my yard stink. I said, so, you can't blame me for that. Well, I'm going to call the city. I said, you go ahead and do that. I said, by the way, there is a leash law, and you're going to get a $200 fine for each one of those cats that are running around when they come in and answer your call. What? I said, yes, there's a leash law, and you will get a $200 fine for each one of those cats that are not licensed and are not registered in the city. And for each one that's outside, you will get a $200 fine. So go ahead, please. Go ahead and call them. I insist. Go ahead inside. Go right now. Go call the city. And he shut up and went back to the house, but he didn't let the cats out anymore. He let them out the back door. He didn't let them out the front door anymore. They went out the back door, and then apparently went the other way. I said, don't complain to me about my dog chasing your cats out of my yard. Your cats don't belong in my yard, peeing in my flower beds. I'm sorry. Or killing the birds that live in the hedges by my house. I said, that's what they're after. All those little birds that live in the hedges there. Because I had bird feeders hanging in my trees. The birds lived there. It must have been 40 or 50 sparrows and chickadees and whatnot.
That's cool.
Of course it is.
But the cardinals are very, very territorial. And if the cats came in the yard when the cardinals were around, they dive bombed them. They hit them with their beaks and their claws in the head, bounce off their head peck them in the head with the beak as they flew by. And the cats would take off. And in the holly tree in the backyard, there's a mockingbird that lives there. And he's very territorial as well. Him and the cardinals have fights all the time over whose area is. And he said, hey, I've been here the longest. And he has. That mockingbird has been in that tree for the 19 years that we've been here. So, yes, that's his territory. You stay out of his territory. And, of course, then the robins migrate every spring and fall. They go north and south. And they come in and they invade the territories. And then the cardinals and the robins fight. And the mockingbird and the robins fight. But that's just part of nature and territorial disputes that happen. But last year I noticed that we had a new species of bird that I had never seen blue jays this far south. I hadn't seen them any further south than Illinois. And we have several families of blue jays. A blue jay is a northern animal. Canada, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas, Michigan, the Northeast. I imagine up in Washington, Oregon, any of those border states up along the north, they generally don't go very far south. But I saw that they've been here quite a few times, blue jays, and they love sunflower seeds. So I always have sunflower seeds in my feeder. But I've seen them at the feeders a number of times. So I thought, wow, that's awesome. They have blue jays this far south again.
Oh,
Roxy. Sorry.
It just goes along with having a pet. Every now and then they're going to need to be hollered at.
She's trying to eat a paper towel. Sorry, I didn't know my mic was live.
That's right.
She's trying to recycle.
Recycle. That's the manual recycling. What goes in must come out.
Exactly. So everybody's gone quiet all of a sudden, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just us three talking, and Bud and Mike said, goodness, I don't know what they're doing exactly. You watched a hawk grab a chihuahua and fly away with it. Oh my goodness me. That's something you don't see every day, isn't it? Whoa.
I'm sorry, you had a hawk. What now?
AT was saying I watched a hawk grab a chihuahua and fly away with it.
Oh, so yeah, small dog.
Oh,
There was a video on USA Today where
Ginger's
a
asleep,
stray
Bill.
stray cat was in the backyard and a bald eagle pounced on it.
Hi, Tonkin. I don't think we'll see Ginger today because, like I say, she was really, really tired because she was waiting up for her gummy delivery, and they were messing her about. Bless you.
No, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Tonkin.
She was waiting for her gummy delivery. Okay.
Yeah, and well, when I was there talking with her, they were actually going to post it, but to save their money on postage, they said they were going to send it to her instead by driving it to her. And they actually said a certain time, so she stayed up, with me, and then they decided that the driver thought it was a bit too far out of his way today, so he's going to do it tomorrow instead.
So she stayed up all day for nothing, basically.
Well, she needed to get her cigarettes and that and
Right.
other things, but yeah, she wasn't a happy bunny, put it that way.
Happy bunny. I love it.
That's a Brit saying, happy bunny.
Yeah. My mother had a sign over her door that said, every bunny welcome.
Really? Okay.
Yes. My mother decorated I love bunnies and shit.
Okay, that's fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, you go into their house and everything is
I've got the bloody hiccups. I can't find my Gaviscon. Oh, this isn't good.
You can't find what?
My Gaviscon.
I take it that's a medicine to help you with your sneezing.
No, it's for heartburn. That's what it's for, but I can't bloody well find it. It was here, but I think one of my cats must have been playing with it because they like rolling it around the floor. My cats are a pain in the arse, you see.
Yep.
Well, especially this one, the younger one. The other one, butt dolls tonking constantly. What was it the other morning? Was it 3 or 4 times she dolled you? Yeah, I think it was 4 times she dolled Tonkin, and that was a bit embarrassing. But it's normally when I don't know she's doing it, and then I hear people's voices. She actually phoned my GP surgery beforehand, and that was rather embarrassing. Lucky I wasn't doing anything disgusting, wasn't it, But hey, how's work, Tonkin? Is it all right?
Huh?
I just asked Tonkin how work was doing.
Well, apparently he's doing good.
Oh,
I'll take a cheeseburger. Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
yes, please.
2, 3. I'll take 3.
Leo will take one.
So that exactly. Dogs need love too. Give Leo one.
I don't mind splitting one with you, Bill.
There you go. See, Belle, you can have one. So 50. Just to cover everybody, doesn't.
Well, I'm only tiny, so I don't mind splitting it.
What kind of work you do, Tonkin? Is that like a manure cleaning factory or something? I mean, it's a nightmare, but you will get through it.
Oh, meow.
He said it was a shitty job.
She did. I was just taking 1 and 1 and coming up with 3. So when are you gonna do your? Did you hear that? KY Rights for Vets is gonna be doing a show with VA issues and prepping Michelle, right?
Right.
Oh,
right.
nice.
Yeah.
I just got done. I just got done the stream right now, getting things ready. 11:30. Just got done.
And the reason I brought it up is he's banned me and you. I don't get it. I thought we'd drop over and say hi, but we were told we're not allowed.
What?
Well, you gotta pay. You gotta pay.
What do you mean you're going to pay?
I'm too poor to pay attention, much less pay
There
you.
it is.
I'm actually your StreamYard guru.
Well, yeah, but I gotta make some money somehow. I'm getting poor over
I
here.
know.
Yeah, but yeah, I could have get my money back the amount of times that I've given you lessons.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but you can't legally charge him for those type of lessons.
Yeah.
Why not? I can do what I like.
Well, we have laws here in our country, and I'm assuming you're over here, right? I mean, we don't want to get vice involved.
It's actually under British
It's
law.
called pandering.
Pandering, exactly, dude. I mean, I don't know what rights is on suicide watch because his wife.
You can leave pandas out of it. They're endangered species.
No,
leave pandas alone.
I don't know what sick. I don't even want to know about no panda. No, I'm just saying pandering.
Pandering, yeah, not candor. Pandering.
You got a loose connection there, guys.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she exactly. You're gonna lose connection because your wife is gonna find out you're pandering.
Oh my!
With pandas, no less. What the?
Well, I gotta get paid somehow.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you there. I myself. Well, yeah.
You probably get a lot of clicks and views for pandering with a panda.
Yes, yes. I would definitely drop in to see the panda. The
panda pandering.
The panda pandering. Yes.
Last night, I tried to do a scheduling. I said, well, I'll just put my video up and I'll go to sleep. 4 hours later, it didn't work. I said, son of a gun. I looked at YouTube and found I had doubles out there. I went, what? So I said, heck with it. Deleted everything, went to bed.
They said you didn't do it, but you actually did. So then you did it again. And so double exposed, double.
Wait. KY.
Yeah.
He plays nice with the panda or he gets the alligator.
Whoa.
If he messes with the panda, he gets the alligator. I
hope it works out all right tonight, though. I really do. I'm crossing my fingers.
Well, if we can do anything to to help, let us know.
I need a sound effects man.
Okay.
He had beans earlier. He can give you all kind of sound effects.
I
Right,
actually took some Alka-Seltzer. It's gonna be
right. What sort of time is it? Because Ginger and I are doing a joint stream
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Friday. Ginger and I are
Well,
doing a joint stream.
Could you mute Bill while he's hollering at his dogs and whatnot?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing it tonight, Ginger. What the heck?
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's
All right.
much better. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you.
Anyway, I'm doing it tonight, Ginger. 11:30.
I'm not Ginger.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I was gonna say the disrespect. Bro, what the fuck?
Um,
Thank you, DJ.
it's gonna be 7 o'clock Eastern time and midnight my time. So we probably avoid yours then, won't we? If we don't have a too long a one.
Wait,
What we get? You have another one tonight?
It's
You have another one?
Ginger's stream, not mine.
What time are you doing it? Are you doing it 11 p.m. tonight?
Yeah, 11:30 p.m. tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
7.
God damn, 11. I thought you meant 11 my time. 11 his time is like
11
3 in the
Eastern. 11 p.m. Eastern.
Wow. So
No, Ginger's is 7.
no,
Eastern.
I know. We don't care about
Ginger.
what's your name again? Ginger? I'm sorry, that was DJ. I thought it was Ginger.
Ginger, you can strike him now.
It doesn't exactly bother me, but I think she might be a bit bothered if you're taking the chronic Michael out of her, you know.
Trust me, she won't have a problem telling you.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to coordinate with everybody, you know.
Wait, DJ.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
Are you mad at me?
Are you mad at me?
I'm mad at you every damn day.
Yeah.
Because you won't pet a gator.
I ain't pet no damn
You
gator.
will not trim your beard.
Wait. Do a fundraiser for me.
And you're
so
a
I get
bloody
some beard.
hoe.
Do a fundraiser for me. I'll cut the beard off.
No, because you keep on asking for wine with your cheese.
No, how about this? I'll shave half the beard.
No, that's
So
being
if
a lazy twat.
If I sit right, you see the clear cut shaven, and then I'll just sit left when I want someone else with the full beard effect.
No, I don't want the Irish shave. I want the full on actual. You give a fuck shave.
You're not buying me no goddamn baby gal. Who buys gators? Listen, the name. The name.
Gatorade.
Like alligator. You know what I'm saying? It's like a prehistoric monster walking around people's neighborhoods.
And
what do you do with prehistoric monsters? Have you ever watched the movie Jurassic
antagonize Bud.
You shoot them. You just shoot them.
No.
10,000 BC with what you call it?
Lost. I don't know. I have no idea. All I just shoot them. That cures the problem.
Oh, that was that Raquel Welch girl. That's who she was with the little
right.
short. 10,000
right.
BC. Remember?
Right. Exactly. God damn, that was a great movie.
Oh, great.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah. I was looking at the beast all the time. I never looked at Raquel.
Bullshit. Everybody on panel is woo, yeah, whatever. Buttigator, you're an idiot.
Buttigator.
Except for a DJ, because shit. Well, I didn't really like it. It looks stupid. Yeah, well,
Fuck you.
Where? No, Raquel, man, that was Raquel Welch's show. Every guy and their mother watched that show. I mean, especially if you're a teenage kid.
Oh yeah.
I had a poster of her.
That's like watching Dolly Parton do those Does commercials.
Oh God, yes. Like I give a fuck about those.
All it does is he's holding him up and
Exactly, Belle. You know what I'm saying. It's about a gator,
But
sure.
a gator, no, it's not because
It is.
it's a fantasy with you guys because there's never going to be anything
No.
that I come within a mile of an alligator. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, dude. I don't care. I'll kiss a snake before I'll fuck with a gator. I'm not going to do it. I keep telling this because I know they think that I'm kidding. That I'll go and I'll do a picture. So I'm not doing it. And and then God help them if they try to send like a stupid idiot long gator. What the fuck? Yep, not gonna happen.
Bud would throw the trainer in before he'd go out there.
No, not gonna happen. Come on, guys, seriously. And then I mean, and then there's these fools that actually, who actually like what is it that snake boa constrictor. Yeah, like there's a boa constrictor somewhere's out there or a python. You people want to go near that? Oh my god. No, Steven, but I've seen your tapes, dude. You have alligators coming out of your sewers. You got them running through your front lawn.
It's
What?
because
No, I'm not
the
going
news
to no
has got them
alligator. Dude.
trained.
I agree
'Cause-
with them about California, though. I do, but I'm not.
Steven
no,
says,
it's
go
alligator.
get Bud, and he's trained them well because he's got lots of
Steven Usual has
training.
an armory at his disposal. I can't even run.
And all he said is,
No,
get the bud, and they go flying out, and they've got their
No.
bud detectors on, and they go and find that bud, and they
No.
will fucking bite the ass off of it.
No, but you're right. There's only one state in this entire union that has gators, and that's Florida. But
no, that's not
No,
true.
not anymore.
Mississippi and Louisiana.
Texas,
Mississippi and
Louisiana.
Louisiana definitely have gators too.
well, fuck it, then I guess I'm not. I'm not. No, Steve, but you have guns.
You didn't know that?
You have guns. No, dude, I didn't know it because who goes there anyway, Kate?
Oh, wait a minute. Now, you knew darn well that Glenn Lambright wrestled gators and he's in Louisiana.
Well, I never put two and two together because I'm not going to.
We call him Bud Slower, people.
No, but yeah, we drove through Louisiana one time. We were gonna stay. We were gonna stay at a goddamn motel. Went in there, dude. There was more bugs in there than there were humans on this planet. My father jumped in the car, got us in it, and drove away. Didn't even go get his money back. So Louisiana, I will never go to. I will never go to Louisiana for any reason. Come on now.
Yeah, there are some shoddy hotels in every state, and you just happen to stop at one.
Just happen to stop at one, yeah, with probably right down the street from Glenn. Just saying alligator country. I don't know because we left. Thank God. If I had found out there had been alligators, then it wouldn't matter. I didn't go back.
I like to try the Cajun food. Ooh.
Oh God, the Cajun food is great. The girl I lived with in that apartment, boy, she would cook that stuff. Oh my God. So yeah, it was good, but still wouldn't go there. No, now that I know there's alligator, no, not gonna go there. Nope.
You big words.
You're damn right. But see, the difference is, like I told my neighbor, I'm alive. I'm 97 years old. The reason I'm this old is because I didn't stick around to see the shit. I don't need accidents on the road. Why you slow down?
Doc, why you talk?
Why? I pick up speed. You want to know why? Things come in threes. There's a dead person on the ground. 2 other people need to die, so I'm leaving.
When 2 cars crash, one more needs to crash because they're coming through.
Right. Probably some idiot that's not paying attention, gawking.
He'll ram somebody else in the rear end and.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Gators love the bud. They do not love the bud. No, they don't. They're just one big mobile teeth unit. That's why. I mean, I had a bearded dragon. Those are great. They couldn't actually bite you though. They have no teeth. Oh, well, they're not really teeth, but yeah, okay, they can bite you, but.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can, whatever. But it's not really they're small. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, they're not like a chihuahua. Some people laugh at chihuahuas. Let one bite you. See how much you laugh.
I'm sure.
Their teeth are like I don't know. They move at 3,000 miles an hour, and they just come at you. It's like ridiculous. And it's in their DNA because even after they lose all their teeth, they still do it.
Well, we're not expecting you to run, Stephen. I mean, you're not Forrest Gump, are you?
No, and besides, you have an armory with you. You don't need to run. Me, I don't have anything, but I have the cane. I guess I could try to defend myself with the cane from some. No, it won't work. See, that's
I'll send you a couple cans of that Fox bear spray.
There you go. Give me some of that purple.
It's green. It's green. It would take camouflage. It would help camouflage the gators.
God, just give me the what you call furry spray, the one that makes you look like a Smurf. The
black stuff.
Yeah, black.
Actually, you do look a bit like Papa Smurf with that beard.
Yeah, well, I'm going to pop a Smurf with my spray. No, that won't work, dude. Just piss them off. See, you don't want to. It's like with a bear. Are you really going to shoot them up?
Well, you look a little bit like Papa Smurf. That's just like done a bank job and like
nice. Thank you.
Managed to pick up some of those dye packs.
Too bad
I exploded in your face so that you're bright blue with that hideous beard.
I think hideous beard. Listen, look, hideous beard. Oh my God! Did you guys hear that? Hideous beard.
The Smurfs have hideous beards. Come on now. Well, he has anyway.
I'm hideous now.
No, I said Smurf was, and only if you think you're Papa Smurf, then.
Wait a minute. Did you say strap on?
Did I say strap on? No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I know what the hell is that all about?
We know where his head's at.
I do not know anything about strap-ons and Smurfs, thank you very much. I mean, I know I'm British and that, but damn it.
Oh, Hunter. Oh, my God. You're never going to believe this. This crazy fucking Brit girl going off about, I don't know what the hell.
Smurfs and strap-ons.
Straps-ons and all kind of weird shit. And all I had a simple question. What type of dinner do you like? And the next thing you know, we're all to strap-ons and all kind of shit. Go ahead, DJ.
Hello, Bow Hunter Oddity. Welcome.
I didn't. I was like rubbing my temples. I didn't actually hear what you said. Sorry, darling. What was that you said?
Probably don't want to hear it.
Well, no. What was it that you actually said?
I said I had a simple question for you, and you turned it into something about strap-ons.
I didn't say anything about a freaking strap-on.
What I'm trying to say is I simply asked a question, but it's all right. It's all right. I mean,
Bill can vouch. Did I say anything about a strap-on, Bill? Seriously.
I didn't hear strap-on. I was getting ready to tell Bud that I had a pet alligator and a pet caiman.
You're
nice.
You're absolutely out of your fucking mind, but that's fine, dude. I'll tell you what, dude. I pray for you every day from this point on because as it grows, so will its hunger, and it's going to have Bill all over its menu.
Thank you, Bud.
Well, no, it's the truth. You hear it all the time. Idiots buy actual baby alligators because they think they're cute. Oh, look at the cute little alligator. Well, the bitch grows up, and then it's not really gives a fuck how cute you think it is.
Now you got to feed it 10 pounds of chicken a day, you know.
And it looks at your head and realizes that's 10 pounds. Let me chomp on that for a while.
No, I got rid of them when I had kids, but I had an actual room outside of the house. It was like a storage shed that I converted with a pond and a waterfall.
Jesus Christ! Why? What purpose did you have to have an alligator? I mean,
well, because I identify with reptiles.
Well, so do I, but not alligators, dude. I identify with birds, not pterodactyls. You know what I'm
saying? He had a lot of stray cats.
No, there you go. Cat problem. He didn't have any Asian no Korean restaurants.
Yeah, I would just freeze them.
So
you needed a guard dog. That's all.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You don't need to go down the prehistoric channel and find something like. Why don't you just incorporate a rhino?
Because they're mean.
Because alligators are nice. Smile at you a lot, does he? I don't think that's nice. I'm just saying this.
You never heard a story about the Cheshire Gator?
No, I did not. It's a stupid fucker.
I identify with reptiles so much I split my tongue in half.
Nice.
Oh.
I've seen that. I've seen it. Oh my god, I'm not gonna say that.
Bud knows that.
Yeah, but there's
I
other
bet
things
he
they like.
does.
They like to split that shit to other places, and whoa.
Yeah.
What did you say, DJ? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Gross.
He
I said, I bet he does too.
he does what?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm lost. So I'll fill in the blank then.
Yeah, you have a lot of blanks.
Yeah, I do.
It'd be great for guard dogs. I'll tell you.
Well,
I have a couple of dogs.
No, I mean
I
the alligator.
know.
the alligator would it'll only work. They'd chase it to the other side. Alligator. Well, yeah, they're pretty fast in a small space, so you got it. You could almost use an alligator if you're a complete psychopath.
Hi, Sean. How are you, darling?
But that's fine, you know. Please, I'm all for it. Along with the alligator, though, I think you should throw some other things in there too, just to spice life up. You know, like maybe a hyenas. Have a couple hyenas and then starve them. So when they see you,
No,
they get real
I just
happy.
think we just throw you in the alligator
No, I ain't
pit.
throwing me in no alligator pit. I'm not even going to go to an alligator stadium. I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to an alligator stadium anymore. So I'm limited to where I can go now because I'm not going to fuck Florida. Fuck
Or
Louisiana anyway. I mean,
Mississippi or
sorry, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Well, who the fuck? Screw Louisiana anyway, but they're off the list. Now, who else? Parts of Texas. Mississippi. Oh my God, really? Wow, there was a tourist attraction. I think I'll cry tonight. So Mississippi,
What else is new?
Louisiana, and Florida. Wow, I just, Jesus.
You're beside yourself with
I
grief.
am. There's 3 states now that have alligators. What is with you people? Come on now, let's just
Okay,
kill them.
hey, Bud.
Kill them.
Let me add this to it. I had a cobra and a rattlesnake as well.
Fine. Fine.
Whoa.
What are your thoughts on that? I enjoy Bud's rants about reptiles. I'm
No.
sorry, y'all, but it's great.
Snakes are fine, dude. A rattlesnake is okay by me. So I just slither the fuck away. They don't really come. We're not talking about something that was here before the Stone Age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't need like lobster monster
Why
walking
are we
around
talking
with like
about your beard again?
My beard is just fine. You know, you
Yeah, but that was there before the Stone Age.
what is with you? Yes, I know. But I've been passing out gifts to kids for decades, and now you're making fun of Santa Claus. That's just wrong. I don't know. Did your mother whip you when you were a little kid and give you coal for Christmas gifts?
That'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what? I walk around and give little kids hope. I don't get nowhere any kids. Let's get real. So I played no damn Santa Claus. I go out of my fucking mind. Dude, I would swear to God. They asked me to play Santa a few times. No. There's just no way. There's no. Why? And name what I want to play Santa Claus. Make all these kids happy. Fuck you. You make them happy. That's not my kids. The fuck do I want to make them happy for? Plus, I still believe the fact that no, there's nothing in common. Now, I will go, by the way, to the hospital dressed up as Santa Claus to do the cancer patient kids. I'll do that. But I'd never really play a Santa Claus. Come on. Do I look like Santa Claus? Would you like me to be around your kid as a Santa Claus? My Tourette's would kick in. Oh, my God. I'd probably tell the kids, stop fucking whining. God, people starving all over the world, and here you are wanting 3,000 gifts to be given to you. For what reason? You know, let's be real. I checked my list. I'd probably do funny things like I was just checking my list and you're fucked. And then
that's a bit of a dirty chuckle, isn't it?
Think about it, dude. You don't like some guy in line's giving you shit. They're just giving you some parents. So you tell their kid when he gets up there, I've checked the list and your father reported you. You're fucked. Send it back to the parents.
Oh, dear.
I'm just saying.
Like,
I would never do that. Poor little kid. Holy shit. Or who dropped?
What the fuck was that?
I know it sounded like Death on Wheels, but...
Oh, please, for goodness sake.
Who dropped? There was already someone... Or you just changed...
Are you calling Bud a bearded dragon?
Free that. I wouldn't mind turning into a dragon. So who did drop, or did we lose anyone, or is this my imagination?
Let's think.
No, rights for vets. Where'd rights go? He probably got in trouble with the little woman.
Well, he can always come back up, can't he? You know.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Has the
Yeah.
opportunity, he will.
And Bell put out Bearded Dragons.
I am doing very good, Sean. Thank you. And
Yes.
it's been a very, very good day.
I had a cool Bearded Dragon for a
Hey,
pet.
Bud, finish your rant on snakes.
Oh my god. Belle just sent me a picture. I'm sorry, Belle. You do not look like a Santa. I would have you arrested as a predator. Now seeing me as Santa Claus, well, hell, I mean, the beard just drags it home.
We all know you're a hoe. I mean, what difference does that make?
I'm a proud one too. I have no yes, I'm a hoe.
Yes, you certainly are.
If you saw me as Santa next to Bella's Santa, it would be ridiculous. I mean, seriously. First, I don't need
It'd be redonkulous, actually.
It would be, yeah, alligator. I couldn't do it. I tried. Yep. You remember? No, can't remember her name. So screw it. I couldn't even bring the reference. Spacious Alladocious.
Exactly, Chad. I mean, we would tell all of the kids in that queue to ask for a bloody gator for Christmas.
A gator for Christmas, yeah. Because I mean, no, really. You remember when those idiots did that, right?
You're going to call kids idiots.
Yes, because if you order an alligator, you're an idiot.
Bloody miser.
And what did this guy do? They had all these alligators being shipped from Florida to New York, right? Remember this nonsense?
No,
and
that would be to your
happened?
front door, actually.
Do you remember what happened in New York because of that nonsense? They would get the alligator. They realized that it was a little bit more than they could handle, and they would loosely flush it down the toilet, or they would, throw it down in the sewer. So for a while, you had alligators running around the sewers in New York. Now, of course, they went apeshit with that theory and made a couple movies that were completely ridiculous, B-rate horror movies of alligators coming out of New York's, sewers.
And eating people and the homeless and
exactly, they were dragging them away. It was bad. There were.
Why did they put them in Washington? Eat all those criminals there.
I just don't get it. I have no idea because even alligators won't eat raw shit, and they won't go after politicians.
We'll have to cook you then, won't we?
No, but one thing that did happen, they can't use their garbage disposals anymore. That's completely and utterly scary. Serious, and then New York has a major trash problem. They can't. Their drainage systems, while some of the most elaborate in the world, built by French architects, is still just out of control. Fucking trash. They have so much trash.
That's just doing it. Trash.
Yeah, but that's the problem. I'd always wondered that. When are you going to run out of room to get rid of the trash? Well, New York's there.
Hey, Bud, check private.
Because that's why they're going to have all these.
He always likes to inspect the privates.
Oh, he does?
I like privates. Oh. And what is that?
It's about an alligator. Nothing nasty.
Oh, well, thank God for that. We got DJ for that. I don't need one else. He's sorry.
Right. Hang on. Let's. I think we should actually have a look at this because it looks very interesting to me.
A comfort animal.
What? No, I'm not looking at anything. Alligator.
Why don't you just close your bloody eyes then?
I'm full.
Complaining.
Huh?
Oh, come on, the guy petting the alligator. What the?
Alligator named Wally. The Stephen Fabian found out Wally really does bring fun.
Look at that Wally!
This stupid shit.
For stroll, Joe Henney of York, Pennsylvania, takes his pet alligator Wally everywhere with him. The 5-foot-long gator with 83 razor-sharp teeth is, get this, his emotional support animal.
There's
Here's
a
his
frog.
official card. Registered emotional support animal, Wally, with a picture of Wally, his date of birth, January 3rd, 2015. So this shows you're not kidding.
No, not at all. He is federally licensed emotional support animal.
The
Yes.
pair sometimes gets frightened looks.
Oh,
You're
shit.
terrified.
But if you'd hold him, you'd understand why he's in emotional support.
Fucking hell.
This woman wanted nothing to do with Wally until Joe convinced her to hold him.
Support his tail.
Oh my.
There, see?
When it's time to give him back,
You say, where's my chest? Look at You can.
I love you for this, Bill.
Oh,
See, they're not all
Wally
bad.
loves getting kisses
I bet he does.
Gonna be
Stupid
jealous,
ass.
Wally.
and being hugged.
That gator's getting more
He is
tail than
white.
you've ever had,
He's
got.
man.
Isn't he
Oh,
gorgeous?
shut up. Keep that shit up. When that thing
Yeah.
when that thing gets another 4 feet, it's gonna eat you. Oh my god, look at this
It's
idiot.
like one of those weighted blankets that
Methanol
they use
4.
for stress.
Methanol 4, please.
No kidding. There's no way.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
There you go.
Oh,
He's so
look at
gentle that
that.
Joe actually takes him to a daycare center.
Oh,
just touching me.
oh, look at that.
Where parents and staff can't get enough.
Hi, sweet Wally. See, I naturally want to rock
And then
you.
it turned into
She's my baby. My heart's like racing. Isn't he cool?
No, he's not. There's
Yeah.
nothing cool about
You want
that.
that
You're an idiot.
alligator
Bring
now?
your children around
You want to take an
alligators.
alligator home? No.
Wally's also a regular at the pet store and even the dollar
Yes,
Wally,
the
can I
dollar
interest you in a
store.
Gatorade? Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your favorite flavor, Wally? Back home, the 35-pound gator has free reign of the house. Wally loves watching TV and even has his own pool. Aren't you worried he's
Nice.
going to bite somebody?
No. No, Wally, you can't. I don't think there's anything you can do to make him bite anybody.
So how exactly does Wally help Joe emotionally?
I don't know what I would have done without him.
Joe says Wally's cuddles have helped him through depression.
He's not your typical alligator. He's more affectionate. He just comes up and he just lays and cuddles. He'll take naps with me.
Who knew a
'Cause you
gator
know a
could
lot of
offer one
alligators,
guy
do you,
so
bro?
much emotional support.
Have conversations with them.
Look. Wow.
Wow, is right. I mean, you got to be okay.
Hey, Chad.
I didn't want to say that. But thank you, Bill. I love you for that. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, and there was another one, but I
Wow.
don't wanna-
That's enough.
I'm sure there is.
But see, bud, they're not all bad, bro.
Bullshit. See, you right now. No, even the what the two that did the tigers. You know what, dude? He got bit. That thing went down on his head. No, See, they're animals, dude. But even that,
Wild animals, not
Right.
wild animals.
Yeah, you don't need alligators in society, dude. Another thing I like people to think of bringing not just a monkey, but an orangutan. My friend's wife wanted to get an orangutan. It was like, what? Are you out of
They're vicious animals. You
Oh
won't
my
mind
god! When they beat you, they'll beat you good. It's not like they can reason with the thing. That's like with kangaroos. When all the Americans wanted to buy those cute little kangaroos, it's fuck you. I got my shit kicked out
Clint
of me.
Eastwood, he said he still had marks from every which way but loose. He still had scars
Yeah.
from every which way but loose.
Yeah, that's just wow.
Physical scars, like on his body from every which way but loose from the orangutan.
Yeah, I know. I watched that. It's like again, they're not.
I think it was. And
Clint Eastwood.
who else did I hear? Someone else said. No, other than Clint Eastwood, it was someone else. Someone else from Cannonball Run too, because the orangutan was in Cannonball Run too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it made so much success on being the chimp, whatever. Every which way but loose.
I think it was Tony Danza.
Oh shoot!
Said
I don't
something about it.
remember.
Mark, if you ever see her in this channel, block her
So-
on site, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Apparently, you guys don't like each other, so bye.
Yeah, it's a bit more than that, but it's irrelevant. What went over we talking
So,
about?
Bud,
Oh,
you
gators.
want me to bust your bubble and tell you there are a few more states than you thought?
There's two more what?
There's a few more states that you won't go to because a few more states you won't go to due to alligators.
I don't know. Anyone that has alligators and lives there in harmony, I'm not going. I'm sorry, I won't do it.
Well, but you can always go to camp.
Well, you got.
I really. Yeah, right. I really want to go to Florida, though. I really do. I always wanted to go to Florida. Always wanted to because one of my fiancés.
Why is that, Bud?
Because one of my fiancés is Puerto Rican.
Okay.
One of your fiancés?
Yeah, I had several fiancés throughout my life, and I'm still good friends with all of them. All of them.
Well, you got Florida, as you said, Texas, Louisiana.
I've already been to Texas. There's no reason in God's earth I'd go to Louisiana or Mississippi anyway. Seriously.
North and southern North and southern Carolinas.
Again, why would I go to Carolina?
Georgia.
Well, I got friends in Georgia, but I really never gave a shit about Georgia either.
And Alabama.
Then there you go. So there you go. I'm running out of states, but I don't go there anyway. Let's see. I can go to well, no, I don't want to go to Ohio anymore, but I can go to Kentucky then. Go see my buddy, Other than that, I really did love California until they collapsed.
Hey, KY, what's the update on Maddie? Do you know anything or no?
Yeah, I asked that earlier on.
She is incarcerated in Marion County, not St. Johns County, where they arrested her because they revoked the bail from the first charge that she's fighting, and she's now in Marion County in jail.
So they nailed her ass to a plank pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And I think that was the whole idea.
Wow.
To not give her any wiggle room so she would
have a choice, but
have a plea bargain that involved her first charge and potential lawsuit. I think was it all intentional. You bet.
Make an example out of her.
Make an example.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know about you all, but that scares the hell out of me what they did to her.
Yeah, it does, because they're doing that a lot more with auditors.
Yes, more and more.
They're finding ways to arrest them and to get rid of them.
To lie. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, well, that's why you pick your battles, people. That's why we're doing the vet and helping vets with the VA, helping the homeless vets and stuff, because we support 1A communities, but I had thought about doing it.
Why is it though that they've got such a bee in their bonnet about people that carry cameras? I don't get it myself.
It makes them liable. It makes the truth come out.
Because
they
cameras don't lie. Cameras tell the absolute truth.
Yeah, they
24/7.
They can't be bullies in front of the camera.
Nope, they can't. They can't be the tyrants
be bullies
they are
in front of the camera.
It's not all of them. And that's what really pisses us off. We're not going after the good ones. We're going after the bad ones. So why are you defending them?
Well, but technically we are going after the good ones too, because we want to showcase the good ones to show them, to say, hey, there are good ones out there.
It just scares me that she had such a perfect record of standing on the sidewalks and doing her thing, and she bragged about her record, which was well deserved. And then, boom, all of a sudden, and then this shit, she's just gone. That's fucking madness.
Yeah, for
I'll give
over
her
8
credit.
years, she did it without a single arrest.
Yes.
I give her credit. Wish we had more people like her. People would stop doing what they're doing right now. The government would.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not really. So yeah, that's kind of sad. We don't. Anyone ever KY find out about her dog?
Nope, I have not been able to ascertain.
That's insanity right there.
Well, we gotta watch the days on that, guys, and make sure it doesn't exceed how many is it? 28, 30?
No, they're supposed to be arraigned within 10 business days.
No,
That
I mean
was-
before they kill the dog.
Oh, 30 days.
Dog, dude.
30 days.
No, we don't even know if they ever got the dog out of the trailer. That dog is dead, dude.
I cannot ascertain whether they even bothered to take the dog with them out of the trailer, or if they left the dog locked up in the trailer.
Which means he's dead.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, because we get
Oh,
what,
man,
130
that's
in there, and I'm just saying we don't know. We have no idea. I hope somebody went.
I have no way of finding out because I don't have her parents' number. She never gave me her parents' number. Otherwise, I could have called them and said, "Are you aware that she was arrested and her dog is probably stuck in that trailer, nothing to eat or drink?"
Oh.
And it's been 14, 17 days now. So if that dog is there, it's dead.
It's dead. Yeah, there's no. So I hope it's not the case.
We were hoping, that they had enough consideration, compassion.
But
it's a felony besides.
I'm sure the area that has got a hold of the parents if the dog was in the trailer.
I mean, it's a felony. If they did that, that's a felony. The President Obama made that a felony, the cruelty to animals like that.
Yeah, which is one of the good things.
You heard the latest, haven't you?
Which one?
They're going after the parents who are going after the teachers. We're enemy number one now. The parents are going after the teachers. The DOJ said, "Get them."
Wait.
They don't want them. They don't want the parents to get involved in school activities.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's their children. They have a right to be involved.
No, not the children, the parents. When they do teaching the children indoctrination, the parents get mad about it. They don't want that. They don't want the parents out
It
of it.
doesn't matter what they want.
Yeah, I know, but that's what's going on right now. They just had it on TV today. They consider us enemy number one.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, our rights are slowly been taken away fast now. They are.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's like I laugh at one of the mandates here in Canada. The cops are mandated that they can seize a camera if they see one. And I said, mandates don't equal to a law, right, a rule, or a freedom.
No, man,
That's all they are. All they are is a recommend. Yeah, they're not laws. They're a recommendation.
Yeah, and you know why they do that?
I
Because they can't make a law go through like that, and they know it. They make it a mandate. The retards think that's a law. I swear to God, I've argued with people.
Well,
about that.
Oh yeah, I argued with somebody today about that, and I said, I said it's quite simple. They're going to mandate to try the camera. I'm gonna issue a mandate. I can seize their gun if they seize my camera.
Oh God, don't no.
I'll keep your gun and you give me back my camera or replace it.
Of course, you go for a
No,
cop's
but
gun.
I said to the person, it's that simple. You know, if they're going to mandate, if they're going to, they're going to follow a mandate which is not legal and not, something that's been passed properly, then I'm going to then I'm going to issue a mandate myself. I mandate their gun or their taser until they get that camera.
Yeah, I don't think I'd even say that.
Even trade. That's how it works. You're going to take my camera. I want to take some first.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something real good. The illegals are going to take the place of Americans. You watch.
Oh.
What's going to take the place?
The other day on the news somewhere.
I just didn't hear. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead, Wrights. Repeat yourself. They didn't hear.
Yeah, I said the illegals are going to take.
Didn't you, Wrights?
The illegals are going to take the place of Americans.
Got you. All right. Sorry.
Well, that's no problem. That's no problem.
I remember seeing somewhere on the news. I think it was in California or Texas, one or the other. A large encampment of the on the American side now.
Well, let's put it this way: you haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Well, I mean,
I actually hate to think what's going to be next.
I look at my hometown, and 20 years or when I was a kid, you might have seen one Asian family. If you saw somebody from India, it was a rare treat. Other than that, you saw the regular cultures, but now it's like you walk down the street and you can see it's like you see just whatever somebody representing almost every.
My mother never saw a person of color, whether it was Asian or African or Mexican, until she was 23 years old.
Oh, we lost Bud.
Yeah.
And that was in northern Wisconsin, though. So that could be, but
yeah.
And she was with her mother and father and a sister, I believe, at the time. And she told her mom, why don't those people watch? And because she had never seen a person of color.
I don't know whether you wanted to put up your latest one, right? It's up to you.
Yeah, please. You're the one who told me to do this, so I says, well, I'm going to show this for DJ.
Or we can do it after the stream. Whatever you want to do, innit?
Well, I have to take off in just a short, DJ. I got to go and get myself ready for my my stream coming up now with Miss Michelle.
Oh, are you actually doing it like right? Oh, I get you. I thought you was already.
I told you earlier you were doing it at 11 o'clock tonight. That's in 20 minutes.
11:30.
11:30.
As in tonight to me is
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's what I thought.
5 hours ahead of us. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't know you. Right. Okay. I'm just trying to think what to do here. I've got to find your channel on that first.
I'm really looking forward to this today. Thank you, Bud, and well, he left. Thank you, KY. Appreciate that too.
Or will you be playing that on your stream that you're going to be doing?
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't hear you, DJ.
Are you going to be playing it on the stream you're going to be doing with
Michelle.
I forgot Michelle. Yeah. Are you going to be playing? So you could save it for that, couldn't you? If you're going to be playing it there.
Yeah, I'm going to be live on there. Yeah, I'm going to let her do all the talking. I ain't going to say a word. She's got a lot to say out there, and I'm going to give it to
Oh,
her.
I'm pretty sure she actually does. You know.
Oh, this girl is. Yeah, she's very knowledgeable.
Knowledgeable and outspoken. Thank you.
Yeah, she's good. She really is. I give her credit. We talked for a good 2.5 hours.
Well, that's why
Okay,
when people
that's
see this,
good.
they join on channel and to gain information and awareness, and that's what we want to accomplish: is increase awareness.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people see it tonight. Be nice.
Good and bad. There are good VA centers out there, and there are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they're not all bad.
Well, just what you went through, in the wartime. So it's going to be an education for a lot of people, and I hope that she can wake a lot of American people up.
Bud's backstage, DJ.
Pardon?
Bud's backstage.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Bud, thanks for your help.
Bud, you can free the alligator, eh?
Yeah, it's only a 2.5 minute stream, DJ. It's nothing long, And believe me, there's nothing in there that's going to give you a strike. I wouldn't do that to you, honestly, purposely.
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
right,
Buddy. You checked it out. Did you check it out, Bud?
I don't think he's back.
He's still fighting that alligator.
Still fighting it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the alligator got him again. Dude, DJ, you gotta get rid of those alligators backstage, honey.
Sorry, what now? What have I done now?
Gotta get rid of those backstage gators.
You gotta get rid of those alligators. Yeah, those backstage gators. It's having problems with them lately.
Wow, who else, Jeff? Oh, Bill did.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mic was acting up. I had to go into settings and fix it.
What time? What time is your thing? Is it going to be soon?
Yeah.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
45 minutes, DJ. 45 minutes.
So you haven't got long at all then to basically sort yourself out.
Yeah, I'm trying to go in between you guys, your stream, because that ain't right. So I just try to go late at nighttime, Plus my wife, she gets done watching TV, so I'm in the kitchen and do my thing,
Doing the dishes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do that, yeah.
Well, it's a honey-do situation. Honey-do this, honey-do that.
If I want extra...
yeah, we know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be,
Exactly. The hell was that?
And if he's acting up, she just threatens to call DJ or Skies.
Yeah, it gets across my head. Yeah.
All right. Well, she has a headache.
So what are you blaming on me now?
Yes.
Oh, look at this guy. He throws her under the bus. We're not blaming. Chad was blaming you. Me and Rice were talking about his wife. I mean, right?
Yeah, but if he's I said if Rights is acting up, she just threatening him with calling DJ or Skies.
Oh, because I thought you said if she's acting up, you just gotta smack her down.
That gets him back in line real. That gets him back in real line. That's what gets him back in line real quick.
Are you out of your mind?
I try to understand.
You actually seriously think that would work on me? Yeah,
No.
right. Okay.
He didn't hear the part I put in
No.
before he made his comment. See, he has no idea what you're talking about. I said nothing good back cam wouldn't work, and then you jump in with the.
What's going on? Things.
Oh shit!
It wasn't gonna. It wouldn't. It wasn't geared towards you, DJ. It was geared towards rights. If he's misbehaving, the boss tells him he's gonna call. She's gonna call either you or guys. And rights is like, yes,
right.
I'll get it done tomorrow. I'll get it done like 30 seconds ago.
Okay, that's fair enough. Then I thought, hang on a minute.
Backstepping there, dude. That is amazing. I give him kudos for that. I mean, I've never seen somebody dance back that fast.
He knows what he'd get if he didn't. You know, he's not fucking stupid.
That's why I guess exactly what's going on. Right?
Because he knows I've got lethal size 7s. You know.
I was saying that's why Wrights is he knows what he's told. He's not
stupid. I can't read the comment.
He's not stupid.
Well, of course he's not, you know. Right, let's see if I can find that video you wanted me to
Now this is what you told me to do, DJ, so I did it. So this is on you. This
Oh, so it's on. So if it's bad, it's on. It's DJ's fault.
No. Let's say she'll get the idea when she sees it.
What, the picture you used?
Well, yeah, I can't say. Let her see it first, then she'll understand.
You did tell her it's an R-rated, right?
No, I told her it was X.
Well, I was going to say X, but I wouldn't be polite about it. But
3X, yeah.
And he has a pictorial. Well, never mind. I was.
I think.
Hold on, DJ. You got to see the picture he's using to show his show. Yeah.
No, don't let her look at the back of the book. Let her go for the cover first. Let her be surprised.
What about the back of the book?
No, it wasn't this one. Oh bloody hell! I've got to find the right bloody one first. It would help, wouldn't it?
I told my buddy, there's a girl called DJ, and I said, he wanted me to let's do it this way. And he goes, you think? I said, yeah, let's do it. That's what I'm going to show DJ.
The heck is she doing? Oh.
This is something the rights wanted me to play. Didn't you just say that?
Yeah, but
earlier?
it's all the clicking noise. It's click, 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 click. What the hell is that?
I'm going to just mute the music, obviously.
I'll turn it down a little bit.
It's not copyright.
Yeah.
It's shareware, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's just quite loud for me.
Oh,
that's all.
Look at this shit. You know, you really shouldn't hold back your your anger.
Now, was that funny enough, DJ?
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
That's why I did. Because you told me to be a little bit more humor about it, so I did.
Well, yeah, it was more humorous, definitely.
Anybody want to buy a scooter?
Yeah. I just thought it's a little bit different seeing a supermarket trolley in the back of a car, but you don't see that every day, do you? I mean,
Only
what are they going to do you like for now? Stealing trolleys?
Oh yes,
We had a
those things are expensive as shit. You will go. That's grand theft taking one of those.
Well, we had a crowd behind us taking pictures of it. Believe me. Yeah, they thought we're idiots.
Grand theft trolley. Oh my god.
Oh god, yes. Because that's what you want to end up in jail for, a grand theft trolley.
Yeah. Well,
So your rates goes to jail. We know what for, eh? It was the Grand Theft Trolley train.
What is it supposed? What is it supposed to have on the back of there anyway?
Trolley heist.
My scooter.
His scooter, which that
My handicap scooter.
You wouldn't think because of the size of it would actually fit on there, but I suppose it would do just about.
It's got two car batteries.
Yeah, I'm well aware what because on my chair it's got like two small batteries, so obviously the batteries in yours would be bigger, but it's always two batteries on there.
Yeah, I got 4 wheels, blinkers, horn. It doesn't work with it. Shit, I got a bright light I just put in. I mean, that thing's bright. It'll blind you.
And
a set of keys.
And 2 huge batteries. And remember, size matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear.
What? You don't want to run out of power when you're halfway down the street.
No, definitely not.
Actually,
a friend of mine, he's not a vet, but he has one. He just got a new one because the old one would die halfway to the mall.
Wow.
I like it. You know the best place for it though, right? So you come home from driving it, you're going up the ramp and it dies right at the top of the ramp. So that you know if you try to step off, you're gonna lose your footing and fall down the hill. And then it will turn on and roll back down.
Yeah, I already had a roll of my handicap walker. I don't need one any more of that. Wow.
DJ, so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah. Thanks for your help, DJ.
Hey, D. Johns.
You talking to? See, this is the thing. When I'm in the stream and D. Johns is in the stream, and you both call each other DJ, it gets a bit confusing.
Well, it's either Mama D or D. Johns. That's me. That's just me calling you two of you DJ. That's my.
It's still bloody confusing, though, don't you think?
I confuse myself on a daily basis.
I was like,
well, of course, it's you.
It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Well, I'm gonna have to get off and feed the doggy.
Exactly.
Yep, real life shit coming up. How long you guys gonna do the show? Because then in a half hour we have
I
Brother
was
Riot's
gonna,
doing
I
his
was
thing.
gonna,
Oh, that's okay. No,
I was gonna stop the stream anyway.
no, don't stop because of me. You guys just do what you
No,
got to
no,
do.
no, no, no. I was gonna stop anyway.
I don't
Going
want to
for
stop any.
4. No, but she's been going for 4 hours. She may be tired. I mean,
Okay.
I've been here for 3 myself, but
All right. Well, then I'll give us some. DJ, thank you so much. I did what you told me, so I wanted you to see it. So, KY, I'll catch you in short tomorrow, whatever. Bud, you too. Feed your dog.
Yeah,
Chad,
yeah,
catch you well, buddy. Where'd he go?
See you later, Rights, man.
Ah, there he is. I just the hell happened to Chad.
All right, guys. I'll catch you well. Thank you all. God bless you all.
All right.
All right.
You feel ready?
Okay,
All right,
bye-bye.
TJ, thank you so much. It's always fun being here.
Yep.
I hope you feel better. I hope we hear from was it Fly, which is oh my gosh, what was his other name besides Fly? I don't remember. Righteous Media. No, if anyone's heard from him, tell him to get a hold of us. We haven't heard from him in over 2.5 weeks. So we're starting to get a little bit worried.
I actually haven't seen him about either in any streams.
Him nor his son, and Bart actually drove by his house and didn't see the truck. So
Oh, okay.
he's been MIA now for over 2 weeks.
Well, if I do see him about, I will like tell him that you're looking for him and that. But I don't think I will, unfortunately.
Yeah, just anyone else in chat or anywhere. If you happen to see Righteous Media, tell them we're just all worried. Just want to make sure he's okay.
I'm sure.
All right. Well, I gotta go. I gotta take care of the dog. KY, talk to you soon. DJ, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Chad, take care. Everyone in chat, including Bell,
Later,
love y'all.
Nice one, Belle, for doing such an amazing job as always, and hopefully you'll have an exciting stream over at Rights' channel, and I might go over there. I might not, because I've got a bit of a headache, to be fair. So I'll see how that plays out. But I will speak to you guys soon, and take it easy, and don't do anything I wouldn't. Take care, guys. Thank you very much.